pro by elevate your reading skills with AI to 10x. Next, you don't have skills, you don't know how to code, and you know data is extremely important. I'll help you become a data scientist overnight using AI. Okay. Next, I will help you to transform your boring presentations, getting stuck with Excel with AI magic. Next, for all the people who are hunting for jobs, applying for freelancing gigs, applying for projects as a company, I will teach you how to super accelerate it using AI. Next, I'll uncover some advanced and mind-bending AI use cases which you can't even believe. I'm going to cover all of that. Next, I know all of you people want to build a very, very strong personal brand. I'm going to help you, teach you how to build a crazy powerful personal brand, text, images, videos, everything using AI. And trust me, this is one of the most favorite parts of a lot of people out there. It's going to blow your mind. Everybody needs to build a personal brand, and I'll teach you how you can build a personal brand as well, all using AI. And finally, I'm going to show you something that will blow your mind. And I'm not only going to show you, I'm going to teach you how to build it, a beauty of audio, video, and image wonders using AI. All of this is covered today in this insanely brand new updated workshop that you guys are gonna come across. Are you guys ready? Do you guys think this is exciting? Drop a comment, boom, excited in the chat, boom, or excited in the chat, so that I know you guys are super excited. Superb. Here's a fun fact, okay? 99% of people who know how to use tools like ChatGPT don't know what they are talking about. And I'll prove you and I'll show you why I say that today. Okay. A lot of people think, oh, you know what? I can write. In fact, when we run these ads for these workshops, right? A lot of people say, oh my God, why is Vaibhav talking about, why is Vaibhav selling ₹1,000 program, teaching ChatGPT? Everybody knows how to use ChatGPT. Guess what? Everybody knows how to open ChatGPT, but don't know how to use it properly. And that's the workshop for. This is workshop for doers. And I'll show you why 99% of the people are wrong. Okay, with that being said, let's start with the first one. Super excited. Sorry about that. Super excited to kickstart, and we will start with the first one, which is email marketing. Let me just get to the slides. Sorry about that. I hit my mouse and things moved like really rapidly. Okay. Email magic with AI. So when we think about emails, right, there are pretty much three kinds of emails that we're talking about. One is the personal emails, where you can send emails to your boss, to your person, or whatever. Next is email to subscribers. That is, let's say you have 10,000 subscribers, 5,000 email subscribers on your MailChimp or anything, and you want to send up a mass email to a lot of people. How can you write those emails? And three is a cold email. That is, you want to send an email to someone who you don't know, and you want to get something done from them. What's the email that you send? And that is basically the cold email. And we're going to touch base on all of them. Just give me a second, guys. All right. So these are the three emails we're going to touch base on. Let's start with a personal email, very basic one. Let's say you want to send an email to your boss. Okay, your boss requesting for a leave for Christmas. What would you, and you don't want to write the email, obviously, because you're very lazy, just like me, and you want AI to write it. What will you ask AI to write? What would you prompt to AI? You want AI to write an email to your boss requesting for a leave for Christmas, extended leave for Christmas. What would you ask AI to write? What would you prompt to ChatGPT? I'm in ChatGPT right now. Help me, guys. Help me. I want a few answers to come up. This has to be like a two-way thing, not a one-way thing. Apply for leave for Christmas between X dates to any dates. Come on, good one. More. Help me write a formal letter to my manager, leave application. Okay, looks like a bunch of them are coming. I've written a very simple one. Write an email to your manager asking for an extended leave for Christmas. Okay, very simple. I write this, and here comes the email. Dear manager's name, as we approach the... Guys, keep your answers coming in. As we approach the festive season, I'm writing you formally to extend the extended leave for upcoming Christmas holidays. Over the past year, I've dedicated my responsibilities and endeavored to contribute positive to our team goals. As Christmas approaches, I find myself in need of a long break to spend quality time with my family and recharge for the coming year. Not bad, right? Not bad. I just asked it. to write an email asking for it's also giving a reason on why I deserve an extended leave. Of course, you could say that it's too long, it's not personalized, but all everything. But look at this, it's giving reasons on behalf of you, and it's also saying that I will make sure it's smooth transition and my responsibilities. I'll plan everything properly. From a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate this? From a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate this email? Okay. I think it's not bad. I would rate it 5 or 6. Okay. I would personally rate it 5 or 6. But this is a great start, right? And guys, I'll share all these prompts with you. That was easy. That's a simple prompt. Everybody knows about it. Let's do something more fun this time. How about writing an email? Let's say you have 10,000 email subscribers. You want to invite them. You want to invite them for a generative AI workshop. What would you prompt them? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. What would you prompt them? If you want to write an email for 10K email subscribers, inviting them for, how do I put it? Guys, let me do me. Let me do me. Don't ask me to do things in your way. That's exactly why you're in the workshop. Okay. Let's jump into it. Come on, bring your prompts in, bring your prompts in. All right, let's do this as well. No worries. Email to invite participants for workshop. I've written a very simple one. Write an email to my 10K email subscribers base, inviting them for a workshop on generative AI. Right? Very, very simple prompt. Very straightforward. I'm giving a task to ChatGPT and I'm expecting it to give me an answer. And this is what it came up with. Okay. It says it came up with a very long email, of course, and it says, I hope the email finds you in great spirits. We are thrilled to invite you for a special event, blah, blah, blah. What I really like about this is because we said it's a workshop, it automatically pulled a bunch of things where you have to fill in the details, of course, what to expect. So it's already giving a great structure. And our workshop is renowned, registration link, everything. Essentially, let me be very frank, right? For me to think of a structure like this, I need to know how to write emails. But ChatGPT is helping me out of the box. There are a bunch of problems with this email for sure. It's boring, it's bland and all. But, it's a great email. According to me, it's a 6 to 7 out of 10. I mean, it'll easily cost me about $50 to get a writer to write an email like this if I'm hiring someone from the international markets, and about 3 to 5,000 rupees for someone to write. How much would you rate this email? Out of 10. Come on, guys. Interaction. Here's the thing. This is something that most of the people can already do. But here you are in the workshop to level this up, right? So this basically is not giving a great answer. It's giving a 7 out of 10 is because what we are prompting right now or what we are asking ChatGPT right now is also very basic. This basically what we are doing is we're giving a bad prompt to ChatGPT. This is a bad prompt. Do you guys want to learn how to do a good prompt? Do you guys want to learn how to do a good prompt so that you can get a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 result? Let's get to that without wasting more time. So, like you can see, this is how people prompt. One line and they expect the world from it and they think they know how to write prompts to ChatGPT. But this is a bad prompt, and a bad versus good prompt has a difference. This is how a good prompt looks like. It is long. I know it is long, but it has a lot of features to it. I'm going to break this down very, very soon. But why do we have to write such long prompts is a big question. The reason is this guy. How many of you know who this guy is? Does anyone know who this guy is? Chota Vaibhav. Okay, I'm going to help you who this guy is. ChatGPT is like your genius intern who knows it all. What do I mean by that? ChatGPT is like a genius intern who has read every book in the world, every article on the internet, who knows it all. He is a genius, or he or she is a genius intern. We can't really give a gender to ChatGPT or any large language model for that matter. But your genius intern can only deliver if you give correct and specific instructions. What do I mean by that? Let's say you had an intern who joined you today and you're very, very hungry and your intern is waiting for you to get started. So you're like, hey man, like I need a big request. I have a big request for you. I'm extremely hungry. I will catch up with you very soon. Can you help me get some lunch? And your intern is like, I want to impress my boss. The intern goes out scouting and he gets his favorite, which is probably a KFC chicken, right? And the intern gives you chicken and you're like, or whatever. If you're a vegetarian, let's say veg burger, and you will be like, man, I'm actually dieting right now. I can't eat this. I want something which is high protein. Why did this happen? Did Intern do his job? Yes, he did. You said you're hungry, Intern got you the food. But the thing is, he didn't do the job right. He didn't know that you are actually dieting right now. Instead, if you would have told your intern, who's your genius, and you would have told that, hey man, I'm extremely hungry, can you get me some food? I request you, if you can get me some food, I'll owe you one. And on top of that, I'm currently dieting right now, so get me something which is high on protein. Then your intern knows exactly what to get for you. He'll probably go to a Subway and get you a sub. Right? That's what I mean by that. No matter how smart your intern is, if you don't give it right instruction, he or she will not give you great output. And that's essentially what ChatGPT is. Garbage in, garbage out. One very important side that everybody needs to know. The difference between every Tom, Dick and Harry and you guys will be the fact on how well you can prompt, how well you understand the system, right? And that's basically what happens. And yes, the images are 100% AI generated. And for that, for you to learn how to do prompting properly, you have to learn how to master prompting. And let me teach you a fundamental law of prompting. And that has essentially 4 different elements. A magic prompt formula is what I call it, has 4 different elements. One is you have to give context of what, who, how. 2 is you have to give the task. 3, you have to give a set of instructions on what you exactly want your intern / a large language model like ChatGPT to do. And finally, if possible, give some example or data. So let's quickly look at how the prompt looks like right now. Okay, and I'll break this down very quickly. This is the rewritten prompt, a good prompt. Doesn't have to be this long, but I've made it very explanatory so that all of you guys get it. 1, you're an experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber. What am I saying here? ChatGPT knows how every brand writes, Uber, Ogilvy, everything else. I'm giving context saying that you are an experienced email copywriter who have written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber. That basically means the moment I say this, right, ChatGPT goes into its world of data and looks for how people at Uber and Ogilvy write. So I'm giving context. 2, I give the task, write a launch email for the new workshop on Growth School on ChatGPT 101. That's fine. Next, I give data. Who is my audience? How do I want the email to be written? Make the copy fun, designed to resonate with the audience 22 plus. A lot of users work in marketing, tech, product design roles, talk about interesting topics. And in the end, I give an instruction / data, which says include the review from someone who has attended a session and said it's a no-brainer. I've added a testimonial as well. Now, let's go back to ChatGPT and try this one. Try this prompt right now. And look at the email that's coming. Guys, if you think this is at least like 8 or 9 out of 10, drop a boom. Look at this email. Unleash the power of generative AI. Join the coolest workshop of 2023, because I said 22 plus. Hey, Growth School superstars, I hope this email finds you well. You got some mind-blowing news that is going to rock your world and turbocharge your career. All the dates, nice little emojis, links, things you can't miss. And you can see the workshop is a no-brainer for anyone who thinks or stay relevant in 2024 and beyond. Links and everything around it. And look at the PS. Space is limited and tickets are selling fast. Then a rocket, grab yours to embark exhilarating AI adventure together. Don't you think this is all of a sudden insanely good by just giving it more context? An email like this looks like it's written by a very good copywriter. But you know what? It still has problems at this. Guys, one quick pointer that I want to mention, in the document resource that you get, for example, you can see here is the prompt. I've already mentioned, you can simply copy this. Once you get this resource, you'll get this resource towards the end. You don't have to worry. Not just that, I've added a link to the chat. That is the chat that I already did. I have a link so that just in case it doesn't work for you, you can click on this link and go back to my old chat so that you're not missing anything. All right. I hope this is helpful. When you guys get this towards the end, I hope this is helpful. Everything is here. You don't have to worry. Okay. You don't have to worry. Focus on learning right now. Awesome. Right. So this is great, but I think this can still get better. What do I mean by that? I think the email is a little long. I want it to be slightly shorter. Now, how do I fix this? What I mean by that is ChatGPT's output can be further refined. It's not that you give a question or a task to ChatGPT, it gives an answer, or Bard or any other large language model for that answer, for that matter. It gives an answer and you should be happy about it. You can continue to iterate it to make it better. And that is called as chain prompting, with which you can modify the output and refine and check and edit. Let me show you an example. Now that I got the answer, let's say my intern came back by giving this email to me, and my intern is a genius intern, like I told you, right? Now I want this to be slightly refined better, right? So what I'm saying, I want this email to be shorter. So that's the instruction I give. Can you make the overall email shorter and crisper? This is called as chain prompting, that I'm continuing to give feedback till I get the answer from it. And there you go. I'm gonna get something from this, and you can see it's much shorter right now, much more cleaner, and everything around it. Actually, the last one was pretty good already, but you get the idea. But here is what it can be more exciting. Let's say I want this email to be rewritten for only my audience, which is in tech. So I want, this is a very common email, right, which can work for everyone. But I want to write this email considering my audience, small group of audience, which are tech audience, which is people who can write code. And those are the people that I want to send this email to. What I can do is I can continue to chain prompt and I can say this. Make the variation for the tech audience, add some tech references and jokes only techies will understand. So it has already given me an answer. Now I'm saying make it a little, make the copy a little bit something which will only resonate with my tech audience. And look at this, guys. If you think this is at least 10xing you with the email writing, chain prompting and write prompting, drop a comment 10x in the chat and look at the answer. Elevate your tech game with generative AI. Join the nerdiest workshop in the town. Hey tech gurus, get ready for the nerdiest adventure of your life. Generative AI demystified, all the dates, Workshop is like finding holy grail of tech, mind blown emoji overload. Don't miss this workshop, and everything around. And look at this joke. May your code be bug free and your algorithms be optimized. How cool is this? How insanely cool is this? So this is what you can do. A lot of people think they know how to use ChatGPT, right? Or large language models. I hope we are getting them wrong right now. Drop a boom, guys. Drop a boom if you really like what you're seeing. Superb. Now, the prompting technique that I showed you, the magic prompt formula, is one of few of many prompting techniques that you can do. There are a bunch of prompting techniques which can make you a 100x prompt engineer or make you top 1%. That is chain of thought prompting, tree of thought prompting, and many other things. Obviously, I can't cover all of this right now. And the reason is very, very simple. It will take a lot of time. It will take a lot of time for us to cover all of this. Obviously, it's part of the ultimate program, but not right now. Moving on. Now, let's get to the cold email. How many of you would want me to help you with really, really cool cold emails? Drop a me in the chat. How to write a great cold email. Now we understood how to write overall emails. Let's write about cold emails. Okay. All right. So just jump to ChatGPT and write a very simple prompt. Okay. And I'm going to say, write a personalized cold email asking the founder of Growth School for a job. Right? Let's say you want a job at Growth School and you are writing an email to me, the founder, asking for a job at Growth School. Okay. This is the prompt that I enter and I hit enter. And here's the email that I get. Passionate marketer, eager to join Growth School's team. Dear founder's name. So you have to fill in the details here. I hope this email finds you well. My name is this. I'm reaching to express my deep admiration for Growth School, your innovation approach for growth hacking, your commitment to helping business. You can see this. It has written a bunch of things, a very, very long email. What do you guys think of this email? What do you guys think of this email? It's not good. If you ask me, it's not a good cold email at all. And I'll tell you why. A good cold email, this is what most of people do, but it's writing a good cold email. One second, guys, focus here. Before writing a good cold email, you have to research about what Growth School is, who the founder is and everything around it, and write a cold email so it's personalized. So the reader feels that the person has invested time before writing this email. 2, like I said, it needs to be well refreshed. 3, it has to capture tone and intrigue the reader. It cannot be massively long emails. 3, it always needs to have a call to action. Of course, you need a great subject line to get it right. But the problem with this prompt is that it doesn't know who I am. So you have to research about it. It doesn't know what Growth School does. So it is coming up with some gibberish. It doesn't know who you are. As a result, it's imagining it to be a marketing job, and it's all gibberish, right? It's all like verbose, like someone mentioned. So how do we optimize emails? Basically, you need to spend good 3 to 4, not years, my bad, hours researching about the sender, about Growth School and everything around it to be able to send a personalized email. But the beauty of AI is that you will be able to make AI do all this research for you on the go. And let me show you how. The first tool that I'm going to show you to do this, again, all the links we shared with you, is called as Copilot, which is by Microsoft. It's a free tool. I will share links. Every link is also in the document that I'll be sharing with you guys, so don't worry. Okay, first solution is Copilot. So Copilot is essentially a free tool by Microsoft, and it's powered by ChatGPT. And here's what you do. The best part about Copilot is that it is very internet first. Everything that you send, it tries to look up on the internet and powers it with ChatGPT. Usually, I prefer using more balance for use cases like this. I don't have the time to explain each of the use case right now, but let me show you the power of this. And at the same prompt, write a personalized cold email asking the founder of Growth School for a job. Okay? And let's see what it does. Look at this. Searching for Growth School founder email address, Growth School job application, personalized cold email, everything. And look at this, guys. Drop 10x in the chat if you think this is insane. It has pulled my name, dear Webhub Sisanti. I hope the email finds you well. I'm a recent graduate in degree in computer science, passionate about marketing. I've been following Growth School work for some time, and I'm impressed with companies' innovation, approach, and marketing and growth. I believe that my skills and expertise, you can see how it is. It has actually researched about the founder, about Growth School decently well, and is able to find answer to do it. Right? It's a free tool. I will share links of all this, but you can see this, how it has come up with a very, very cool image I can copy and essentially paste. Drop a comment 10x, guys. Come on. Bring it on. Bring some energy on. Right? Now, this is a great. Do you want to make it even better? You know, there are still few mistakes with this. It's not talking a lot about Growth School. It not talking about, like, what are my skills? It's not integrate. It knows Webhub Sisanti, sure. It knows, it researches about the founder and all. But guys, I'm on Mac. This works on any browser, everything. So don't worry about it. I will share the link with you. Don't worry about it. Okay. Do you guys want to make it 5x better right now? Do you guys want to make it 5x better? Drop a comment. 5x better from here. That means 50x better. It will do the search. It will write a personalized email and everything around it. And basically, ChatGPT can do it as well, but it needs some special cases. I like to call it chained instructions. And this is how I would write a prompt to ChatGPT. I want you guys to focus on this. I'm saying, write a personalized cold email to the founder of Growth School for a job in marketing. And then I don't stop there. I say, do the following for me. Read about the founder of Growth School and his accomplishments. Read about what Growth School does and make an email personalized based on that. Any recent social media posts that it's about. 4, talk about anything that the founder posted recently on social media. This is what I've given instructions step by step, and I stop there, and I've given some information about me as well. My name is Adam Job, 4 years of experience, and everything around it. So this is the prompt that I wrote. I go to ChatGPT. Guys, sadly, you need the paid version of, because you need ChatGPT 4 for this. And the beauty of ChatGPT 4 that it has access to the internet as well. 3.5, the free version does have it. 4, the paid version has it. And if you want to really superpower it, you need 4 version. And let me put the prompt right here and hit enter button. You can see doing research with Bing. That what does that? It's going and checking about Growth School, probably going and checking about me as well. This is what I called as chain prompting, because I'm literally giving instructions on what it has to do rather than just giving a blank instruction. Guys, things like this you'll not be able to find anywhere, because there are things that I have tested myself and I'm putting it out there for you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate it. And the email that you get will blow your mind, guaranteed. Let's wait for it to come out. And they go based on everything. Dear Mr. Sisanti, I hope this email finds you. I'm Adam Jobs. Why is it saying Adam Jobs? Because I've given my details as Adam Jobs, as experienced marketing professional, over 4 years of experience in the field, including notable roles at OpenAI, AI and co-founder in a startup Sphere. I recently read about Growth School's impressive achievements, including recognition of top LinkedIn startups 2023 and being listed about 20 rising companies. Your leadership and innovative approach, especially in integrating generative AI-led upskilling programs, are truly inspiring. It is basically picking a lot of content from the internet. Your journey from the beginning, Parampur, Orissa, which is my hometown, to establishing Growth School resonates deeply with me. You can see this. It has actually gone it, and you can also see your recent success with Growth on LinkedIn program, registering 25K participants in just 6 months is a testament of exceptional knowledge. I've been following Growth School social media presence and all of that. Basically, it has done a very intense research about Growth School, me, my social media and everything, and has written a great email. Of course, you could say it is very long, and I can do chain prompting that make it shorter. And it will do it. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Drop a comment insane in the chat. Something like will take you 3 to 4 hours of research easy. 3 to 4 hours of research easy. And we are getting it done with AI in a few minutes. Mr. Sisanti, I'm Mr. Sisanti, Web of Sisanti. That's my full name. Right? Guys, hope you guys are having fun and learning a ton of new things here. Right? Moving on. You can try this with Copilot. You can try this with everything. I'll leave to you guys. Moving on. How much of you guys hate writing replies to your emails because you have to read through the email, you have to write long text and all of that, and you wish there was an easier way to do it? Me in the chat. So let me show you a very interesting Chrome extension. It's called compose.ai. You have to install this Chrome extension in the chat, on your Chrome. And if you do that, if you open any of the email like this, what it will show you, because you installed the Chrome extension already, it will basically read through email and give you what kind of answers you should give. Let's say this is a Microsoft Team email, so I'm not very worried. And if I click on say thanks, because email sending me an OTP, obviously you don't want to reply to these emails. I'm just showing an example. If I click on say thanks, it can read through the email. And what it will do is it will basically compose a nice little email back for you guys. Looks like it is a little slow right now. I don't know why. Let me quickly do that again. Dave, and look at this. Dear Microsoft team, thank you for putting the single-use Microsoft account. I appreciate your prompt response and assistance with this matter. In just saying thanks, let's say a friend sends you a code. Instead of saying thanks, one click, able to compose a nice little email and can read through longest of the emails and respond back and give you prompts on what you want to reply. That's a very cool tool that I wanted to quickly share about emails. And yes, all the links to the tools will be shared to you guys. Guys, when it comes to emails, I wish I could spend 3-4 more hours with, because that's the number of things that you can do with emails. And it's really, really critical for you to know how to use AI. Now you can do a ton of more advanced automations using AI. That is, let AI replies to every email you get and save it as a draft. Instead of clicking on buttons, what if AI goes through every email that you get, automatically write a response to it and save it draft, so that you can just go read the response and click on enter. Or let's say you create an automation, that is, you create a form, let's say inviting people to an event in your home. Okay. And when people fill their details form, you will write a personalized email back saying, thank you so much, love. I see that you're in Bangalore, blah, 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 all these details, and send a very personalized thank you email to everyone one-on-one. You can do that using automation. Imagine this. For all the people who basically are cluttered with so many things happening in your life and you get hundreds of emails every day, what if I tell you an automation like this is possible, that every time you get an email, AI will summarize the email and put that on Google Sheet for you. And not just that, it will score that specific email from a rate of 1 to 10 on how important it is, and also rate it out of 1 to 10 on how urgently you should respond back to the email. For people like me, I get hundreds of emails every day and I don't have time to go through of it. But the problem is sometimes I miss out on some urgent email. So you can set up one more automation saying, hey, if you think there's an email that I need to address urgently, that is if the rate of that urgency score is more than 7, send me a Slack message, a WhatsApp message saying that I have an important email, I have to get back to it. All automated, all working when you are sleeping, all using automation. And things like writing newsletters, scraping LinkedIn emails and automating personalized email campaigns, everything. You can use AI to leverage all of this. This is obviously very advanced stuff. Just teaching things like this will take me 4 hours, but everybody can do it and everybody should know to do it. Obviously, I talk about all of this in the main program, but for people not coming in, I want all of you guys to know at least the power of what AI can do for you. With that being said, from a scale of 1 to 10, it's been some time since we have started the workshop, almost 45 minutes. What do you guys think? From a scale of 1 to 10, how is it going so far? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Loving the energy, guys, loving the energy. Guys, please don't spam, don't post the same thing again and again. Awesome. Moving on. Can I take 3 to 4 minutes to introduce myself, because it's been a while and I've been saying who is Sisinti and all. So let me take 3 to 4 minutes to introduce myself. Guys, this is me. My name is Vaibhav Sinti. You see me real in flesh right now. I'm a father to the little girl. Her name is Phoebe. And also my chief cuddling partner. I've always been a horrible student. I hated education. I studied something called as ICC, where we were taught Julius Caesar in the name of English. Any ICS students here? Drop a me in the chat. I always hated education. It was the same thing. I used to barely pass my exams, always been a backbencher. My first startup when I was 19 years old, 11, it was called Discovering Android, which was very, very soon banned by Google because we were teaching people on how to hack Android, and Google was like, screw you guys. My second startup was called as Crazy Heads, and we went on to build some interesting things. We won awards of Fast Digital Media Startup. You can see she's an actress actually. Back in 2015, I was still in college back in the day. And then 2015, I kind of got bored and I joined Uber in the early days of Uber in India. By the way, this is Travis Kalanick, who's the CEO and founder of Uber. I met him in a party at Las Vegas. Uber flew me down to. It was crazy time. I helped Uber to launch an Indian market and scale it to hundreds of millions of trips in India. I've happened to give a Josh talk for all the people who want to know more about me. It has over 1 million views right now, so you can go check it out. I've been featured in a bunch of places, Entrepreneur Killer, startup of places, and also I've consulted with a bunch of brands all over the place. Recently, I started Growth School and raised over $5 million to build Growth School. The reason why I put all of this is because I'm not in an IIT, I'm not studying in an IIM, I've not had any fancy education, I'm not in a nothing, but I've been able to make my way around without being a good student. I studied in a very regular college. I come from a small town called Orissa in Berhampur. Of course, I speak a bunch of languages, Orissa, Telugu, Hindi, and English. But like more countries like me, right? The reason I post this, talk about it, is because I hope this inspires a couple of people and makes them feel that they can do it as well. I hope I didn't take too much time with you. That's me. I took 2 minutes to introduce myself. I hope this helps. That's me, right? That being said, let's move on. I have something really cool to share with you all as well. What is that? Do you want an awesome resource curated with the best? How many of you want 50 ChatGPT prompts beyond what I cover in the session, which you can copy and paste inside of ChatGPT and get access to it? Drop a me in the chat. Everyone who wants it, drop a me in the chat. All right. Yes, it's going to be for free. I'm going to give it to you for free, but I need something in return from you guys. It will take you only 2 minutes. Okay. We're giving you a lot of things that we have not committed, but something back from you, which will only take 2 minutes. And that is, after the shop is over, I want you guys to go out on your LinkedIn and write how this work was and what your learnings were. Okay. That tag Vaibhav, that is me, and Growth School, and make sure you put the link in your first comment on the post so that people can find this workshop from your social media post as well. What we are trying to do, instead of charging you for extra resources, what we are trying to do is get some amplification from you guys, which will pay for the resource itself. And by this way, we get a few people to join our workshops without actually us paying for ads. Ads are very expensive. By the way, all the people who have joined this workshop, if you think you're paid for this workshop, it is not true. Yes, you're paid 500 to 1,000 rupees to join the workshop, but we're pretty much paid Facebook and Google and all these guys 3 times more than that, right? The only way we recover a cost is by talking about the program towards the end. A few people join that, and also a lot of people recommend this workshop to others. I'm being very, very genuine and open to you guys, and that's exactly why I do this session as well. So if you can do this, we'll send you back the resource, back to you guys for free. So make sure you do this. If you want, take a pic of the notes. If you're taking notes, like I told you, You can post that. You can take a screenshot site that you think is cool, share the knowledge, and so on and on. And that's what we want you to do. If you think this is great, please do it. It will help, and I'll give back to you as a return. I hope that is fair. With that being said, let's jump to the second one now, shall we? The second one is read 10x more in 10x less time. Now, why is it important? How much of you think? Guys, don't worry if you're not able to save these links. We will send the links to you over the email as well. Okay? So don't worry about it. We will share all the links to you over email and WhatsApp as well. But how many of you think that reading is very, very important, and all of you guys want to read more books, more articles and everything around it, but you just don't get time to do it? Drop a comment me in the chat if it is one of you guys. You want to read a lot of articles every day. You want to read a lot of books every day, but you don't get the time. All right. So let me make your life extremely easy. You know, large language models like ChatGPT, Bard, Anthropic, and everything around it is actually very, very good at summarizing. So if you give a big article, it can summarize and give you nice little, nice set of summary right to itself. Excellent with summarizing, and we're going to leverage that to the fullest. We're not only going to summarize just articles, I'm going to help you teach how to summarize YouTube videos, also a full freaking book right now. I hope you guys are excited about this. Which one are you most excited about? A blog article, a YouTube video, or a book? Let me know in the chat which one are you most excited about. But don't worry, I'm going to cover everything for you. Now, let's start with a blog article. Okay? Here's the thing. If the blog article is small and short and it's fine. But what if it's a very long blog article? Something like this. Klinko is a great resource for marketers. And look at how long this article is. It goes on and on and on and on and on. It'll take you a lot of time to read this article, right? How about I can please summarize this article and get quick nuggets of this, right? How do we do that? Basically, this is what I will prompt ChatGPT for. Okay, I will call this, and this is the quick prompt. Summarize the article mentioned below into 5 points. Also list down the top takeaways and create a separate section for tools mentioned in the article, because I know there are a lot of articles mentioned tool. I want to know the takeaways and everything, and I'm sharing the link of the article. The link of the article will only work if you are on the paid version of ChatGPT. I'll also show you what you can do if you are on the free version of ChatGPT. Okay, so here is the prompt. Here's the link to the article. You can change this to any article that you want. Change the prompt however you want to. And I click on enter. Let's quickly try the same with, you can see it started to revisit the article. Let's quickly try to do the same with Copilot on Microsoft as well. I'm going to share the same. In fact, let's jump into Bard as well. Bard is by Google. It is exactly, for people who don't know what Bard is exactly like ChatGPT, but this is powered by Google. Right. So I'll enter the same prompt, hit and enter. In a way, you can see most of it can do the job pretty well. You can search in for article. If you are on the free version side and you don't want to pay for ChatGPT, you can use Microsoft Copilot and also Bard for this. You can see we got the summary, we got the tools mentioned by Bard here. Microsoft also was able to do a much better job. I think it is much more explanatory because it's powered by OpenAI. So I usually prefer Microsoft Copilot or ChatGPT for most of these things. But you can go about it and you can see it gone through a lot of articles and everything around it. And ChatGPT is taking time, but there you go. It has come up with a nice little answer as well. Summary of the SEO article, all the summaries, top takeaways, and all tools mentioned. And for some reason, it was not able to identify the list of tools here, but Microsoft was able to identify it here as well. So it's a mixed bag. But here is how you can access to it. But just in case, if you want to use ChatGPT and you don't have the paid version of it, let me go to 3.5, which is the free version of it. I will share the same prompt, but link will not work. For example, this. If I share the link, it says I don't have access to external websites. So what will I do? I'll go to this article. I'll do a Control-A, Control-C, that is copy the whole content of the article, come back to it, and I'll say here is the article. And paste the article. So this is something that you can do as well. Because too long, it cannot generate a response now. But if the article is slightly, it should be able to do for you. But if you have very long articles, of course, you can use things like Bard or like I said, Chat Copilot as well, right? So this is how you can summarize a blog article, even if it's a really long one. How about a whole freaking book? Now, a lot of people have been asking me or said, Webber, book is my favorite case. So let's jump to book. You need ChatGPT 4 for this. Yes, the paid one of it. You need the ChatGPT 4 to summarize books because ChatGPT 3.5 doesn't allow you to upload any how do I put it? It doesn't allow any headings or any files to upload, but ChatGPT 4 allows you to. So let's say this is the book that I want to, give me a second. Let me quickly open this book. Sadly, this will not work on other things like Bard and Copilot as of right. But this is a book, guys. It's a very, very long book. Like you can see, bunch of pages inside of this book. And I need to upload this, for which I will basically quickly download this book. Okay, the book is downloaded. Go back to ChatGPT and just drag and drop and upload this book. You can see the book is getting uploaded as a PDF file, and I just write this simple prompt. Summarize this book for me in 5 points, just like you're experiencing a 10-year-old, and mention the takeaways. Why did I say just like you're explaining a 10-year-old? Because it's a climate change report, and I'm sure there are going to be a lot of, very, very fancy words that I might not understand. So if it's a technical book or something that is very complicated to you, you can ask ChatGPT to explain it like a 10-year-old or a 15-year-old, that it will simplify the understanding of it and send a submit. You can see the moment I send a submit, it says reading documents. It will go through reading the document, and once it has read the whole book, all of a sudden it has started to summarize this. Obviously, guys, you can upload any book. It could be a very, very long book as well, and it will be able to do a very, very good job for you. So you can summarize literally anything that you want by ChatGPT, whichever book is, however long that is. All right. Moving on to the next one. I hope you guys go ahead and play with this. All the prompts, all the links, everything will be with you towards the end. Right. Moving on. Let's do a YouTube video summarizing right now. Right. And do something which is slightly longer so that it will, give you some context. Okay. So let's say this video, or maybe you can go to any video you want. For this case, let's say, let me open my videos. This is my own channel. We recently did, let's say, a podcast with Ankur Warik. Ankur Warik, who was in The Office. It's a 1 hour, 26-minute podcast. And let's say you want to watch this video. By the way, this is short Office, and it's very cool. A lot of growth school learners get to attend these sessions live with us because this happens in The Office. It's a very long video, like I said, and you see this, and you want to get a summary of this video for you so that you can access this content. So how do we do that? So the first thing is that we go to this tool called as YouTube Transcript.com. I'll share the link of this tool, don't worry. So I copy the URL of this YouTube video, go to YouTube Transcript and paste the URL and click on go. What does it? It gives me the transcript or the subtitles of this video, which YouTube automatically generates. Now, this going through such a long subject is going to take a lot of time. So what will I do? I'll click on copy the entire transcript to start with, come back to ChatGPT, open new window and paste the transcript. And then what do? Write a nice little prompt. I'll go back to the top of this transcript. I'll write this prompt. You're an expert at summarizing videos from their transcript. Because I'm giving transcripts, I'm giving it heads up on what this file is, and giving great actionable insight can help anyone to consume video content 10x better. Help me summarize this. And here's the transcript, right? I've pasted the whole transcript that I've got from the tool. And there you go. All of a sudden, with the simple 2 steps, I pulled the video of the URL from the YouTube video, went to YouTube Transcript, paste that video link. So as I got the transcript, and then I pasted that transcript back inside of tool right here, which is ChatGPT, and it's starting to give me answers right now. You can see this started to give you answers, and essentially that is how you can summarize the whole video of any YouTube video matter, no matter how long it is, in a few minutes. Right now, all these crazy features you need the ChatGPT premium plan, like I said. But what if I teach you on how you can do it for free? Do you guys want to know about it? Drop up in the chat if you guys want to know how you can summarize big batches of text without using ChatGPT. Yes? All right. All right, all right. For that, we're going to use a slightly different tool, which is one competitor of ChatGPT, and it is called as Claude. It is called as Claude.ai, which is essentially a software by a company called as Anthropic. I'm going to add the link of this. It's a ChatGPT competition, and the beauty of this is even free version of it, right, can pass a lot of text. For example, if I go to ChatGPT and enter the free version, right? Let me just copy this prompt, which is very, very, very long. You can see the prompt is very long because there's a lot of transcript. So I copy this. If I go to the free version of ChatGPT, which is 3.5, and I paste this transcript, it will basically say that not work. You can see the message you submitted was too long, so upload something short. That's what the free version says. But if I go to Claude and submit the same, okay, and maybe this time, right, I put the prompt as well. Every time you copy a prompt into Claude, right, it converts that into a text file automatically. Okay? And I click on enter. The free version of it can go through a big batch of text up to 100K characters, which is almost like a big book. If you copy and paste the text of the whole book, and will be able to give you insights right here. Okay, and that's the beauty of Claude. It's going through a lot of text, and there you go, right? So have a free version of what ChatGPT can do. It's a different large language model, but it can do a really good job as well. Right here, you can see this. It is going through and giving answers because it doesn't know if it's Ankur or Varun. It's confusing, so you have to give a little more context here. Right now, I already showed you how to summarize huge articles for free using Claude. Next, I want to show you, because a lot of you people also spoke about book, that you want to summarize books and build a bot around it. How many of you want to see something absolutely cool for free? Because ChatGPT doesn't allow you to summarize a book for free, right? Everybody wants free stuff. So I'm going to show a crazy tool right now, which is one of my favorite tools as well. And that is called as Humata.ai. I'm going to share the links of these tools with you people. Don't worry. It has a very, very generous free version, which is more than enough for most of the people. If you want to upload like a 1,000-page book, then it's a problem. And once you come to Humata, you just have to upload any PDF or any file that you want. In this case, I've already uploaded file. You can see that. And this basically is a massive PDF of Coursera submitting their IPO, submit their financial filings. It's a massive ebook talking about the revenue, how many users they have, and all of this. And I really don't have the time to go through all of this. I wanted it to ask a few questions, right? Things like how much was revenue? And it was able to give me, by going through this document, it was able to give me that revenue of end of December 31, 2022 was $538.2 million. And not just that, it gives me a reference. If I click this, it will take me to the point which is referred. So just let me just ask question. Let's say, how is growth? So any question that you ask the book, it will be able to go through the whole book, and it will be able to give you answers by reading the book for you and go and give you like a response. And that is the whole point. Look at this. Any PDF that you upload, it can summarize. I can also say summarize. And it can do the summary as well for me. And right, you can ask questions like a Q&A bot, and also it can help you summarize. There you go. You can see it's going through all of the most important data and give me a quick summary as well. So guys, do you think this is cool? Drop them in the chat, and all the links with you guys will be shared. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is cool. Guys, again, right, there's some really, really advanced things that you can get done in AI. Things like you can make AI write a whole book for you. You can make AI write exactly like you. You can write content which is plagiarism free for SEO. You can build bots and so on and on. Sadly, like I said, there's so much to cover, can't cover here. But again, I'm giving you highlights of what are the possibilities that you have. Now, coming to one of the most favorite things of mine, personal favorite is how you can become a data scientist without code or data. How many of you think everybody, no matter which job you're doing, having the right data skills is extremely critical today? Founder, employee, no matter who you are, knowing how to understand data, knowing how to leverage data is extremely, extremely critical for your and every role. How many of you think that is true? Drop a me in the chat, drop a yes in the chat if you guys think that is true. Guys, come on, response. That's the only way I understand that you guys I cannot see you guys. I cannot hear you guys. The only way I can interact with you guys is via chat. So I strongly recommend you guys to get back to me on chats as well. By the way, I've not even had my food. The energy that I get is from people through your responses. So bring the energy up in the chat when I ask you to. That's the only request I have. Okay, awesome. So let's get into the world of data scientists now. Things you could do. I know all of us hate doing Excel work, but you can get done using AI. You can get insights from huge chunks of data. Let's say you have a massive file. You get insights from all of that. You can also visualize these things and draw graphs and everything just using AI. Obviously, all this cover will take a lot of time. But if you think about it, right, if you need Excel, you need to get work done on Excel, you need to be really good at Excel. If you need to get insight from huge chunk of data, you need to be very good at SQL or Python. To visualize things really well, you need to have skills like Power BI and Tableau. And the beauty is, you need not to know any of this and just need to know how to leverage AI the right way, and can do all of that just in a few minutes for you. And that's what I want to teach. But I will pick up one specific case and not all of them, because it will take eternity to cover all of that. So let's do this insight. Okay, let's get some insights from a huge chunk of data so that you can impress your boss with your data skills. Let's say, hypothetically, right, you're working for Netflix. Okay, let's say you're working for Netflix in the marketing team. Let me quickly open this. Let's say you're working for Netflix in the marketing team. By the way, guys, if you want to play with data sets so that you can test out your data skills, Kaggle.com is a great website for you to download like a lot of data files for free and start playing with. I have shared the link of this as well in the chat. This is the database I'm using. That is Netflix user database. Let's say you're working for Netflix and this big database of user data, a subscription type, revenue, user activities, and everything around it. And you have a presentation to make to your manager and you want a promotion, right? So you want to analyze all this data and give some very interesting insights to your manager so that your manager gets super excited about it, right? So I have, so how do you do it? I'm going to show you right now. I've clicked on download and downloaded this data already, so I don't have to do it again. So let me just pull in the data file. Just give me a second. There you go. This is a Netflix database that I've just downloaded from Kaggle.com. It's free, so you don't have to worry. You can download as many data files as you want. And then I'm going to write a simple prompt. And the prompt is exactly what I told you. Go through the data and give me 5 instances that I can present to my boss for my upcoming marketing meeting, so that he gets impressed by me and promotes me in the coming appraisal cycle. Just making a fun prompt here. You can ask whatever question you want. Basically, what I'm asking AI to do is go through this file and give me data. The moment I send it, it says analyzing. If I click on this, right, you can see it is literally writing code. It is literally writing Python on behalf of you. That's what it is doing in the backend. You can see that it is writing Python. And all of a sudden, it has given me 5 different insights. Subscription type distribution. The distribution of subscription type among users is following: basic, standard, premium, All guys, this is basically not a small file. This is a massive file that I've just downloaded. It has a lot. This is almost like, how many rows does it have? It has like, oh my god, it has like a ton of data, right? So it's not easy to analyze, and I'm quickly able to analyze average revenue, age distribution of the users using insights, most popular device of viewing, that is laptop is 636, tablet is this, next smartphone is this. So that gives you a percentage distribution, country distribution, and everything around it. Now you can obviously keep prompting, saying that, hey, go deep down into average monthly revenue and all that. Let's do one more thing. Can you give me some fancy graphs that I can put on my presentation? So what it can do is it can go through all data again, analyze all this data, and start giving you back some fancy graphs as well, visualizations as well. Guys, there's so much that I could cover here, but again, I wanted to quickly show you how these things work. So basically, ChatGPT is writing code like Python on behalf of you and doing the insights. Something like this for a data analyst will really take 3-4 hours, if not less, and can do much more advanced insights as well. So there you go. It has gone through all of this, and see this. It has started to give you graphs literally graphs it has to give you, with which you can right click and download any of them, put them on your presentations as well. Drop a boom if you think this is insane, that ChatGPT is able to give you insights like a data scientist and you don't need to know anything at all. How crazy is this? Of course, for like, this can change how it works for you guys. It can change how it works, changes everything for you guys. Someone asking, why are we seeing the paid version of ChatGPT? Let me tell you one thing. For everyone on this, let me make one thing very clear. Guys, if you want a tool to work for free for you and make your life easy, that's not going to happen. All these tools come at a big cost. They are able to make your life so easy. So when you want to get value out of product, I'm giving you all the possible free versions as well, but there are things that you have to pay a small value for. Example, this workshop. A lot of you people have paid about 1,000 rupees to join this workshop. And the reason is you see value from it. Everything in life doesn't come for free. Good things in life cost you money. Okay? So we need to get out of this mindset that I want everything for free. No. Pay that $1,000 per month. It's totally worth the time. It can give you 100x returns if you're able to use the tool in the right way. Do you think that is a fair thing to say? If you expect everything to work for free for you, would you work for free as well? No, right? I'm showing you the power of all these tools. So let's be fair to the tool as well. Exactly. I know there's a wait list and it will get opened very, very soon. No, it cannot do a lot of things. If it can be done for free also, I will let you know that. Okay. Anyways, how many of you have seen dashboards like this and have been paranoid? Damn, what the hell? How can I, like, what is this dashboard about? How can I drive insights? Drop a in the chat. For people who are all paranoid about looking at this dashboards and you don't know how to analyze this, what to get out of this, right? What if I tell you ChatGPT now has eyes? Yeah, Google Analytics or any platform for that matter. ChatGPT now has eyes. Yes. And it is called as ChatGPT Vision. That is, you can upload an image into ChatGPT and ask for understand the image and give us insights. Right? So let's quickly do that. Yes, let's quickly do that. Okay. Let's take a quick screenshot of this dashboard. Okay. Go to ChatGPT and this. Upload this screenshot. So I've dragged and dropped the screenshot and I write a very simple prompt. I'm saying you're an expert in data analysis and reading visualization and dashboards. Go through the above and give me 5 actionable insights. Also teach me how to read this dashboard like I'm 10 years old. Because the idea is not for ChatGPT to do everything for you, but the idea is also for you to learn how to do it better. So I'm using ChatGPT to teach me if I don't know how to do it. I simply click on enter here and look what it does. It's going through the image right now. Look at this. It is talking about everything that is mentioned here. Identity metrics, understand the time frame, compare values, look at trends, access ratios, and then it says, here are the 5 action sites from the dashboard. Guys, if you think this is insane, drop a mind blow or MB in the chat if your minds are blown right now. Right? Accounts receivable management, payable management, everything it's talking about. And to get practice, it's talking about how you can learn do this as well. It's giving you insight, it's explaining you the dashboard and also telling you how to do it. How crazy is this? Keep the chats coming, guys, keep the chats coming. Let's say you're walking, okay, like I said, it has vision. You're walking and you see a notice board like this, you see a parking board like this. This especially happens in countries outside of India like Japan and all, where you see a lot of parking boards and you have no idea what this means. You're like, what the hell do I mean? I want to park my car at 7 p.m. on a Sunday. What does this mean? I cannot understand. How many of you can understand what this parking board looks like here? How many of you can understand what this parking looks like here? Right? So what do? You take a quick picture from your phone, go to ChatGPT, upload this picture and put your question. Help me explain the science on the image. I want to park my car on Sunday 7 p.m. Can I or not? I don't want to know all of this. I want to park my car on Sunday 7 p.m. Can I or not? Because it has to go through all of this complex science. Okay. If you like what you're seeing, keep the booms coming. It is literally explaining. A special event clearway, white sign, oxy zone. Man, how you curate information. When you come into a workshop, right, you're not paying to learn something that doesn't exist. We are also consistent learners. The idea of these workshops is that you get all the information condensed, curated, tested, so that you don't have to break your head. Your learning time, which will probably take without this workshop or probably a week or two, is cut down to 3 hours. How many of you agree with that? How many of you agree with that? When you join workshops like this, it condenses information, makes you learn really fast. Everything, every information in this world is available on the internet. You can learn everything for free. What you pay for is organized learning, organized content. The way we have flown. This is my learnings that I have been consistently learning over the course of months. Right? I hope you value it. But anyway, going back into this, look at this. Based on this science, you should be able to park your car at 7 p.m. on Sunday, but must adhere to a 4 parking restriction. So it was able to analyze the image and give us the right answer that we want. How cool is this? How powerful is this? So folks, from a scale of 1 to 10, how is this workshop good for you guys so far? We have spent 1.5 hours. You can put 15, 20 also. I don't mind. And I want everybody to respond. I want to know how I'm doing as well. Love it, love it, love it, love it. For a few people rating me less than 8, boss, I'm doing my best. And I hope I make it up for you guys. Right? Superb. Moving on. See, you can absolutely geek up, make everything 100x better. You can write code from images and make it 100x better. You can do a vision deep down. You can do a lot of data analysis stuff that's not covered today. You can make visualizations which are interactive and things like that, which will blow people's mind. You can become an Excel maverick. You can expand your toolkit with skins. Wish I could cover all of that. Just this section will take me 2, 3, 4 hours to cover. And I can't do it. Obviously, part of the main program. But the idea is, if you guys want to go deep down and have the time and patience to do it, you can absolutely do it. And that's why I keep mentioning all of this. Now, let's get to the fourth module. And how can AI do your boring work? That is excellent PowerPoint work on the go for free, right? Let's start with something basic. Okay. Write an Excel formula to concatenate first and last values of data field. By the way, quick question. How many of you are always stuck on what formula to write on Excel? And you like wish there was a better way to do it? Yes, by the way, what I show right now is very simple use cases, but there are much more advanced use cases that you can do as well. But what I show right now is very, very simple use cases. Okay. All right. Let's start with something like concatenate. I'm sure a lot of people know what concatenate is. Let's use this file for that. I will share all these work files with you guys as well. Okay, let's open this file. I'm sorry, not this one. Okay, you know what? Let's cut some time and jump into the things that I've already done. Okay. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull that file, not able to find it. I want to show you what I'm doing before I do it. Okay, right here. This is the file. Made a simple data file. My bad. This is the data file. Made a simple data file here. Essentially, what I want here is I have these address, street address, city, state, country, postal code, everything. I want the full address, all of these put together in this cell, for which I need to use concatenate. How do I do that on ChatGPT? How do I do that using AI? It's very simple. And you can do this for as big a file as you want. For this example, I put just a smaller file. Usually functions like this becomes much harder when you have like millions of rows of data. But here, for example, let me keep it simple. So let's say whatever that file is, you basically upload that file. Okay. Or in fact, you can do it even more simpler. You know where the data is in F, G, H, I, and J, and you want to concatenate all of this. So for this file, I want to just know the formula that I have to put here, and I don't know what that formula is. So I can go back to ChatGPT, okay, and simply paste this prompt. It's a very simple prompt. where I basically say, write an Excel function that will help concatenate data from rows F, G, H, I, and column 3, right? F, G, H, I, and J, and column 3. It's a very simple one. If I click on enter, it should give me a very simple formula, and not only it will give me a formula, it will also explain what it is. So if you want to learn, this is a great way to learn as well. So this is the formula it gave. Simply click on copy, go here, paste this formula, and there you go. You can see this. The whole thing is concatenated automatically because I've pasted the formula here, and you can see everything as you go. I pasted this formula and was able to give me the answer right away without any problem. So you can ask any formula by giving references. It will be able to give you answer to it like a pro. I give you a simple example. You can play with much more complicated examples. How many of you hate VLOOKUPs? How many of you hate doing VLOOKUPs? Every time you have to do a VLOOKUP, that is, there are two different files and you have to merge both the files. You are always like, man, what was the formula? I don't remember everything around that. Now, I hate doing that as well because I keep forgetting. There's HLOOKUP, there's VLOOKUP, so many lookups, I keep forgetting. So today, I just make it to do it for me. How do I do that? Let me quickly show you an example here again. Let me quickly pull this file. Let's say this is the file. Okay, you can see there's sheet 1, which has this data, employee ID, name, department, and salary. And there's sheet 2, which has department and budgets of each teams. And I want to merge these two files. Okay, obviously, because it has very less data, you might be like, Vaibhav, but it's so less data, I can do it manually. Imagine if there were 100,000 rows like this and you wanted to do it yourself. How would you do it? You have to write formulas like VLOOKUP. But if you're lazy like me, and sometimes, if not just lazy, sometimes the file is very big, right? Something Google Sheets or Excels might not work because it will crash. Let's say if it has 1 million, it will definitely crash, right? Because of which you need Python. So what will I do? I download both the files of sheet 1. I'll come to sheet 2, and I also will download the file from sheet 2 as CSV. I'll go back to ChatGPT. I'll upload both of these files into ChatGPT. There you go, uploaded both the files right here. And then I write a very simple formula, simple prompt. Say, do a lookup and give me a single table as an output. I want you to look up both of this and give me a single table as an output. I'm not even telling it what it should do a VLOOKUP of. For all the people who don't understand Excel and you're not going to understand what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Just give me 5 minutes. We'll be back to more fun stuff very, very soon. There you go. It quickly analyzed this, and you can see this. It has written a bunch of code to analyze both the files, and it's doing the analysis right now for us. And there you go. It has given me, basically it has merged both the files. You can see in the same file, before this, we didn't have the budget here. It was able to give me the budget as well by merging both of this. And of course, I can say, give me, when it's a very big file, you can just copy paste this. So you can say, give me output as CSV Excel file. It will be able to give you a CSV output as well, and you can load it as well, and you can do that as well. And with a little more extensions of this, it can automatically upload it. There you can see it's giving me a CSV file as well. So obviously, I'm showing you examples with very less data, but you can do this all freaking day. Whatever you do with Excel with Bigtools, you will be able to do it inside of ChatGPT as well. How cool is this? If you think this is cool and can save you a lot of time, drop a comment cool in the chat. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Moving on. How many of you hate making presentations? How many of you hate making presentations? Let me show you 2 very interesting ways on how you can make clear presentations without even you sending any data or giving any information. Okay. For everybody who cannot see my screen, I only recommend you to drop off from the call and join back again. Drop off from the call and join back again. That's what I will recommend. If you can't hear, if you can't see me or the screen, drop off and join back again. Right? It's probably a setting issue from your end. It's working for most of the people. Guys, is everything working for everyone? Drop a yes in the chat. Fast, fast, fast. Let's jump into this very soon right now. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Looks like it's working. Let's jump into the meet again. Okay, there are 2 tools that I want to show. One is Tome and one is Pitch. Tome is this, a great tool for everyone who wants to create great pitch decks. All you have to do is tell the topic of what you want to create a pitch deck of, and it will do all the work for you. Let me quickly sign in into Tome. It's very, very simple. You can upload if you have notes into this tool, or if you don't have notes and you want Tom to do all the research for you as well, you can done as well. It can create slides, it can create pictures, everything for you of single simple words. So let's say I want to create a pitch. So click on create button. By the way, I'm using the free version of it. I don't paid version. And I'm saying create a presentation on how to generate, on how generative AI can be used by founders to get more done. That's it. I'm not giving it more context. That's all I say. Click on enter. I'll just cross this. And you can see it has already built like an outline of the deck. I can just say choose layouts, and I can choose the design layouts if I want to choose. You can see it is already generating layouts for us right now. You can see this. It has started to generate slides for me already. You can see on the left also, it is starting to write slides for us. There you see invitation to generative AI. I'm not doing anything. It is already generating images, all using AI. And I can keep generating. If I click on next, it will keep generating. It will keep generating every slide that I want as click on buttons. You can see this again, guys. It is able to generate slides on the fly. And for all the people who are like, Vaibhav, I know what has to be put on the pitch, on the slides. How do I do that? You can do that as well. Instead of generating prompt, put all your notes into this tool. It will convert all them into slides as well. Don't you guys think this is insane? Drop a comment insane in the chat. And you can do the same thing using a diff tool as well, which is called as pitch.com. It was Pitch AI before, and now it is pitch.com. A freemium tool. I don't have free versions of these tools either, and I'm able to get a lot of things done already with the free version of it. Let me quickly sign in and show you how to do the same prompt. Right now, I feel both of them are very, very good. You can see all the slides are being generated. I'll just stop right now here. Right now, both of the tools are actually pretty good, but somehow in a few cases, I find Pitch also to be extremely good. I've already done it. Let me go to start with AI for this. This pitch.com, I have the free version of it, and I'll post the same prompt here. Presentation on how to generative AI can be used by founders to get more done. I click on start generating. Here I can select colors and all also, and change my colors. I can select the font that I want, and you can see this. It is generating the presentation on the fly as we are looking at this. It is coming up with content in the back end, and you'll start seeing content very, very soon on your presentations. They see this generative AI for founder success. Look at this, understanding generative AI, challenges of the founder, benefits of generative AI, use cases of founders, implementation strategies, future abilities, consideration and ethical, empowering founders through generative AI for success. Guys, drop a insane in the chat. You think this was absolutely insane. One line of text, and we are able to get done so much already, and we can keep refining it how much ever we want, and all this is being done for free right now. Crazy stuff, right? All right. I know there's a lot to be covered, so I'm jumping right in. How many of you people need help with hunting or getting freelance gigs, or want to get clients as a company? Me in the chat using AI. Superb. Let's do that. What I'm going to teach you right now is going to be for jobs, but you can apply these principles for freelancing gigs, and also if you're an agency who is looking for props. Okay, so you can do the both for them as well. So let's go with it. Guys, let's please keep the questions towards the end. Okay, please keep the questions towards the end. Okay, let's start with the first one. Workflow to apply for a job like a pro. Okay, I love this, and I'm sure you guys are gonna like it as well. And let me show you how it works. So here, what we're gonna do is, we want AI to understand our resume by going through our resume. And by the way, best part, you can do this for free as well, and also for paid. Usually the free one is a little faster, so I'm gonna stick the paid one right now. Right, what we're gonna do here is, it's a multi-step thing. It's not one prompt, it's multi-prompting technique. And what we're gonna do here is, we're gonna give AI a resume. We'll ask AI to go through our resume, and once it goes through our resume, we would want AI to change the resume based on the job we are applying for. So I want to create personalized resumes for every job that I apply. Because if I don't do that, I will not get accepted. The biggest reason why a lot of people don't get enough interview calls is because their resumes are not personalized. And that's what we're going to do here right now. So this is the first prompt we're going to send. You're an expert in marketing. I would like you to review my CV and generate a summary that highlights the most impressive parts of my resume in bullet points. Okay. And here I have to copy and paste my resume. Basically, I don't have my resume, so I'm going to quickly go to LinkedIn and just download my profile PDF. I'll click on more, save to PDF. It has like a, it basically give me my whole resume as PDF, like whole LinkedIn profile as a PDF. You can copy all of the text. You can do this with the free version as well. All right. And paste it. There you go. I've pasted all of my resume right here. Copy paste. And I'm going to click on enter. And you can see it has started to go through all of my resume. This basically means that this right now knows what my resume is all about and knows all my key achievements. And this is important AI to know. Now what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a personalized CV for me based on a job. So what I'm going to write a prompt as my career advice. I would like you to reword my CV that I've given you. Please tailor it for the following job advertisement to maximize my chance of getting an interview. Include any words mentioned on the job post. Organize structure, summary, and everything in the best desired outcome. Job advertisement. Here's the prompt. So what I'm going to do here is I have to paste a job advertisement that is open or a job that is currently open that you want to apply for. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to my LinkedIn. For some reason, I've been logged up. Just give me a second. Any job advertisement is fine, guys. So I'm going to go to LinkedIn jobs. Let's say there is a marketing job that I want to apply. Let's say I want to apply for this. I don't know. I'm going to randomly pick this up. AV Investment Partner SaaS. Let's say this is a job that you want to apply. You copy the whole text of the job description. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the whole text of the job description. Is it? Is it not? Okay, this is the whole text of the job description. I'm going to come here and I'm going to paste the job description that I just copied on this. Okay. Once I do that and click on enter, look what it is doing. It knows my resume right now. It knows the job description right now. Now it will match both of this and will try to give me my resume. It says search can help you to tailor. However, it seems actual job advertisement was not included in a message. So looks like it didn't pick up. So I'm gonna, oh my bad. I didn't actually copy this. So I'm gonna just copy job experience, job advertisement again. And I'm gonna paste it here. There you go, that's a job. So it knows the job description and also knows my resume. Now it is going through my resume and literally tailoring my specific resume so that I can get an entry into this particular role right now by optimizing my whole resume for this specific job. Guys, don't you think this is insane? You are revisiting or redoing your whole resume for every job just in a few minutes. You can do the same thing when you're applying for freelancing gigs, also for a job. Drop a comment, insane, guys, if you think this is insane. And you can see we've got a nice personalized resume all of a sudden. Now there's one more thing that I want to know. I don't know what the job exactly looks for and what I've already done. What if I want AI to tell me what I need to get better at? I want AI to tell me how to get better at. Right? And this is how I say that. I say, hey, go through all the job description that is mentioned and also go to my resume and tell me what are the skills that I'm missing. What is the importance of each of the skills so that I'm prepared before the interview starts. So this is the prompt that I wrote. I'll give you all these prompts towards the end, like I've mentioned it multiple times. And there you go. Now what I'm saying is go through all of this and give me a table where all the skills are missing on my resume and I need to level up. And what are the important things. So I'm prepared for the interview that is coming up. Because I'm very sure after sending a personalized resume, if my resume is good, I'm definitely going to get a call. And look at this. It is going to the experience that is not there in my resume. Operating experience in early stage companies. You can see this. Do consulting jobs in early stage SaaS experience to gain experience. Priorities 9 out of 10. Technical knowledge in the field. enroll into online courses before the interview, 8 out of 10. What is 10 out of 10? You can see prior to 10 here. Founder or startup experience in SaaS. Participate in startup accelerators and incubators. Consider founding a SaaS startup. So obviously, this is a very wacky role that I but when you apply for a marketing relevant role or a product relevant role which is relevant to you, you will see literally the experiences that are important for you and a pre-order so that you can literally prepare for your interview before it starts. Guys, don't you think this is much better than any career advisor that you can get? It is telling you how to write your resume. It's actually rewriting your resume out of the box. Not just that, it's also telling you what all things that you need to learn. Think you feel 10x right now, drop a comment 10x based on everything that you have learned so far. Drop a comment 10x, 50x, whatever you think that you feel. This is a gap analysis that we got done using thing. Now, we're going to take a step forward. Let's say you got the interview. How can we prepare for the interview? So this is going to be a simple one. Again, the reason I share all this is because I want to show you what all ChatGPT can do. Again, you don't need a paid version for this. You can go to a free version of this for most of these prompts. And I'm going to send a prompt like this. Please assume the role of an interview for a product lead position. You can change this to any role that you want to. I will be the candidate and will engage conversation asking. Basically, I'm asking ChatGPT to interview me, simulated interview. The moment I do this, it will not give me a list of questions, but it says, hi, welcome to the interview. Can you start telling me about your background experience in product management? Let's say I have 10 years experience in PM, right? So it's like we're talking, we're literally talking. Great, thank you for sharing that. In your 10 years of experience in product management, can you highlight most significant achievements of your projects? Describes the project, your role and impact. Now I don't have time to do it, but basically I can keep answering. No, I can't. I'm going to be a very rude interviewee either. So it'll continue to ask questions and give an answer, right? It'll go deep into those questions. Essentially, if you're an interviewer today, this is a great way to simulate an interview. And trust me, it can become a very, very strict interviewer. And guys, I want all of you guys to be able to experiment and write these prompts yourselves, right? And that is when you become 100x version of yourself. And this is how you can prepare for an interview using AI as well. And for all the people who want to build resumes, there is an online tool which can make even better job, but obviously not things like this, which is Res.ai. If you give it basic information, it can give you PDFs as well, career.ai, my bad. And there's also a tool called as resume.aio, and I'll share both the links with you guys as well on this. Now, again, right, there are a lot of advanced automations you can do. Right now, I showed you a process where you can get resumes done. What if I told you that there's a way to automate this life where, say, every job that is open for a product marketer with 5 years of experience, let's say you're applying for a product marketing job, right? It will automatically write call letters for all those hundreds of jobs, write resumes for all those jobs, write a cold email for all the jobs, find emails of the recruiter and send emails, apply for the jobs with personalized cover letters, resumes, all automated without you touching anything. It can be done. And yes, I teach you, but this itself will take you 3-4 hours. Like I said, it can be done. You can apply for jobs using AI and automation. You can build custom bot interviews and also sell them as a service. You can do a lot of things in advanced stuff that can be real lifesavers using AI, right? Whew. Wow, that's been one heck of 1 hour, 30-40 minutes so far, right? Now, should we jump into one of the most exciting parts of this? Some mind-bending AI use cases. How many of you guys are ready for this one? Mind-bending AI use cases. Drop a hell yeah in the chat. After mind-bending AI use cases, we're going to jump into personal branding and then one of the most powerful aspects of it right after that as well. We are running a little late, so because the updated one, I've added a lot of things right now because which take time. I hope you guys don't mind if we run a little late. I hope you guys don't mind if we run a little late, but the idea is to cover most of it. Thank you, man. Thanks for the kind words. Awesome. This is water. I've been drinking water. Guys, we'll take a small 5-minute break because I've been speaking for so long. I'm kind of exhausted. Can I take a quick 5 minutes break and come back and learn again? Let's take a quick 5-minute break. But before we go, I want a small help from all of you people. I want a small help from all of you people. Can I get a small help from all of you people? Okay, here's the thing. We run a lot of ads and people search saying that, hey, is AI program legit? Is Web of Assistant legit? Is Growth School legit? They go and check on Trustpilot, they go and check on Google reviews, they go and check on Quora, they look at the ads, comments on the ads and everything around it. And I need a little help for you guys. That is, I will share a few links with you people right now in the chat. Right? I will share a few things with you. And what I want you to do is write 2-3 lines about how you felt about the workshop and just put them on these platforms like Trustpilot, Google reviews, in a few Quora answers, because that will really help us and really help more people to notice this workshop. And that will be a big favor for me. And if I see there are so many people on the program right now, if I get 200 people to do this action for me, I will add, I promised 10 tools, I will add like 7, 8, 10 more tools, and I'll teach you today, right? It'll take 2-3 minutes to do it. Would you be keen to do this for me? If you can do it, that's fine as well. It's fine, absolutely fine. But this will really, really help us. And that's why I'm asking. If you can, that'll be great. So, by the way, the team shared the links right now. Team, if you could share links. There you go, there's the links. By the way, one very good thing that I've done is, you know what? You can get a review done by AI as well, right? And you can use prompt for that. You can get AI to write a review for you as well. And here is the prompt you can write. And let me show you how you can do that. So I've already written the prompt for you. You have to make a changes to the prompt. Guys, by the way, I don't care if you're writing positive or negative. I want you to give a fair feedback. You can see, write a review for generative AI workshop that attending, which is mentored by Web Assistant, organized by Growth School. Don't write it like this. Keep it crisp to the point. You can see I've explained it. Here are things I liked about the workshop. Or you can change these pointers that you want. I've added like 5 points, but I definitely want you guys to change these points, right? And then not just that, I'm saying come up with 5 different reviews. 1 thought, 1 for social media, 2 medium, 1 for Trustpilot and Google reviews, and 3 variations of mid-size, 1 for Quora. Don't use hashtags. Guys, by the way, change the information that you want to. And once you do this, right, the beauty of AI is that it will give you personal reviews right here. There you go. You've got reviews that you can post on social media, which is personalized to you, because you have to change these 5 points. If you like or don't like, please do that. And write a fair review. If you didn't like it, say you didn't get. You have 1 mid-size review for Quora answers, 2nd review, 2nd Quora answer, 3rd for a 3rd Quora answer as well. So basically, it has done all the work for you. If you tell it what you want it to cover, and you can just copy paste it in the links that is shared with you people in the chat. Team, if you could share the links again in the chat, that will be really, really helpful. It'll take you 2 minutes, guys, but it'll really, really help me. Again, if you don't do it, it's fine. But the beauty is, even when I'm asking you to help, do a favor for me, I'm still teaching you things on this process. Right? I hope you appreciate it. And we're going to take a quick 5-minute break right now. When the timer clicks to 0, we will be back. So meanwhile, enjoy some music, and maybe we'll do a 3-minute, actually, not a 5-minute break, because we are running out of time. Frankly, we are running a little late. So we'll be back in 3 minutes. Meanwhile, if you can do this, it's great. If you can't do it, it's fine. But if I'm getting around 200 people to do this for me, well, you know what? I'm going to unlock few more really cool hacks for you guys on the go. All right, folks. All right, let's get back to it. I know, I hope you guys got a small break. Don't know how many people managed to do it. I see about 60, 70 people so far, but I'm sure a lot of people are still playing with it. So, you know what? Like I said, this was a favor that I was asking from you guys. You guys did it. I am really thankful to all of you people. If you guys didn't do it, you can do it later as well. If you don't want to do it, that's fine as well. Okay. But for people, I don't know how many of you have done it. Just comment done. You guys have dropped some messages and just dropped some reviews. Thank you. Thank everyone who has done it. I really, really appreciate it. This really helps. Really, really does. Right. Thank you very much for doing it. And let's jump into mind-bending AI use cases right now. Okay, let's jump into mind-bending AI use cases right now. Don't worry, for people who are not able to try right now and needed more time, you can do it later. That's fine. But I want you guys to focus right now, come back into this magic and get back into the real stuff right now. So there are a couple of use cases that I want to touch base on today. Okay, and there's more going to be covered going forward as well. And the first one is you can create ChatGPT of your own. What do I mean by that? You can create your own bot. That is because right now ChatGPT introduced something called as GPTs. What do I mean by that? If you click on this explore button, right, a whole world of specific use cases opens up, which are called as ChatGPTs, which are designed specifically to do tasks that we want to do. Okay. For example, we have created some bots as well, which is Data Sales Guru, UX Sales Assistant. You can build your own bot inside of ChatGPT. How do you do that? This is rolling out. There's a good chance it's not accessible to everybody. We work with the OpenAI team directly, so we always get updates early, right? But again, right, all you have to do is click on Create GPT. It's a very simple platform, okay, where you can tell what you want the bot to do, and on the right side you'll get a preview of it. Let's say I want you to become a tweet bot which comes up with 5 viral tweets every time I give you a topic. And you can of course make it even better. You are an expert writing tweets that often go viral. I want you to become a tweet bot that helps me to come with 5 viral tweets every time I give you a topic. Okay, and that's it. It's very, very simple. I want to show you an example. I click on the send button. That's all I'm saying. Build me a tweet bot, and this is what I want you to do. And of course, you can give it more instructions and exactly what you want to do and everything around it. Okay, you can see GPT here updated. There you go. It has already created it. It is also saying, can I call it the viral tweet crafter? I'll say yes. It's coming up with a name as well, and it's calling itself viral tweet crafter. And it's right now uploading a profile picture as well. It's probably create a profile picture here. Let us see, because it has access to everything. And guys, you can get as much instructions as you want. I want to show a full one. Of course, I have built bots for the team, which want to do a lot of interesting things. There you go. It has updated a profile picture. Everything is ready. Now it says, go ahead, play with your audience. Focus on steer, help us align which preferences and appropriate your audience. Guys, this is asking more information to build a better bot. I'm going to skip all of this. You can keep giving it answers to make the bot better, but I'm going to go and give a topic. Let's say the topic is, let's say, growth hacking. Okay, this is the topic I want it to come up with tweets for. And there you go. You see this, the first tweet, growth hacking one. It's not just about rapid growth, it's about smart, sustainable execution. Think of it as a ninja way of business strategy. Inspirational quote, the word of growth hacking, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Oh, damn, this is a good one. Ready to turn those oops into eureka growth mindset. Growth hackers don't just push boundaries, politely ask boundaries to move over. Guys, don't you think these are really cool tweets? Don't you think these are really cool tweets? All I gave is just a keyword. Let's say I'll say topic, let's say product management, sarcastic. I want sarcastic product management tweets. Whatever, what you wanted to do, and here you go. Product management. There are roadmaps made up, and deadlines don't matter. Just like those lines, just like whose line is it anyway? But with my coffee, I didn't understand this joke any which ways. But you know what? The beauty of this is created. It's not just for you. I can click on the save button, and I can make it public. I can share it with people, let's say inside my team, or only for me. Let's say I'll make it only link with people who have this link. I'll create this, and now what it does is, now I have a viral tweet creator. Now what I have to do is click on copy link, and I can share it with anyone. I just shared it to you guys, right? Okay, I'm gonna remove this link right now because I don't want you to jump on it. I'll share this link with you guys. You can just use this bot right now. So you can create your own bot, share it with people, and they can use your bots. How cool is this? And here you can say powered by Growth School. This time it's powered by Sindhi Private Limited, which is the name of the company. And you can brand it all up and share it, make a viral bot like that. In fact, what we do here at Growth School is I have actually built a couple of internal bots, which is Data Sales Guru. Now, this is for my sales team, right? If I tell details of the prospect, it will give me word by word to my sales team, which they can read during the calls with my prospects. And we are building super cool internal tools like this. In this, they are a little advanced because they have a lot of things inside of this, because they have a lot of files. I've configured them, I've added files to it. It can do code interpretation and all of that. I'll cover all of that right now because it will take again 2-3 hours to do it. But again, right, once I will try to cover all of them, but that's what it is. Next is I teach you how to write code of a landing without knowing how to code. How many of you want to know this? How can you write code for a language without actually knowing how to write code? Right? Very fast, very quickly, let me show you this. Okay. Let's say I go to ChatGPT. This time I'll go back. Go to ChatGPT and I will write a simple prompt. I want a website and this is what I want to cover. You're an expert web developer. In fact, I'll hit the enter button. As it does the job, I'll do what the prompt is. You're an expert web developer who specializes in HTML5 and inline CSS. Write code in HTML and inline CSS. A simple website on ChatGPT workshop, which is called ChatGPT 101 workshop. The site should have a form, big animated button. I want all of them to be in the outline. Essentially, I'm explaining AI how I want the web to look like and add 3 sections and everything around it, and look at it. It has started to write code for this and has finished writing code for this as well as we speak. Now what I have to do is click on copy code and use a code editor like phpcode.dev or Phoenix. It's also called as Phoenix. It's free tool. Let me show you how it works. It's a free tool. I'm going to share the link of this with you. If you don't know how to code, don't worry about it. Just follow the step. Whatever code that this AI generates, right? Go to index.html and paste the code. Sorry, paste. This is not the code. I already tried this, and this is the landing page that ChatGPT created, FYI. This is the landing page that ChatGPT created in one go. Obviously, I've done some refining here. Let's see what it created this time. Click on refresh button, and this is what it has come up with. A very, very neat looking thing as a code by just me asking a simple line of text saying up with a website code for a website like this. And if I wanted to make it better, let's say I want to add some section, I want to put this in a box, I want to put this in the section in a box, I want this to become gray color. I keep prompting saying, can you make the top box gray color? Can you make the button color and all that? It will keep changing the code and you can keep updating it to get the website that you want, basically. Guys, the thing right now, to be very frank, is would you use something like this right away? Probably not. The reason is it's not giving us great websites already, but there are some really advanced ways to do it, which can give you great websites, but also ChatGPT is getting better and better over the course of time. Okay, with that said, let's jump into something even more cooler. How many of you always wanted to build a personal brand, but never were able to because you didn't know how to write content, you didn't know how to come up with ideas, you didn't know how to come up with video content, you didn't want to shoot videos, or you were not confident that what you will do is not good enough, or you're already trying to do, but you're not getting enough reach. If this sounds like you, drop a comment, that's me. Drop a comment, that's me. And let's unblock all of you people about these things today, right away. How can we build a crazy strong personal brand using AI? So here are 3 things that we're going to cover: idea generation, content writing, and how to come up with videos. These are the 3 things that we're going to cover today. Okay, let's start with idea generation. Now, how do I do idea generation? I do idea generation simply by using a concept that I've already taught you, which is chain prompting. I want AI to come up with ideas by scraping through the internet and give me topics or come up with content ideas which has a potential to go viral and is also very recent. Okay, so how do I do that? I've written a nice little prompt. I will share it with you. Here is what I write. Before as it comes up with, let me show you. You're an expert in coming up with content ideas that have potential to go viral on social media. Come up with 5 recent topics that I can create content on the topic of generative AI, which has super high chances of going viral on LinkedIn as a written post. Here is what I would like for you to do. Look for keywords on internet, read some articles on the internet, come up with 5 topics that explore with a score next to it on a possibility of going viral. So I'm asking you to go and research on the internet, read some articles on the internet, and give me a score on what could go viral. And there you go. It has come up with 5 very interesting topics. The creative revolution, how generative AI is shaping art and design, 8 out of 10. AI generated content friend of 7 out of 10. AI healthcare and power generative AI models, 9 out of 10. And this is how you can come up with great ideas. If you have access to the internet, which is paid version of it, it can come up with even better ideas because it has real-time access to internet. And you can basically do the same with Copilot as well. Right? You can ask the same with Copilot as well. And here I will say more precise this time. I can ask the same question to Copilot, and it will be able to come up with everything that we have asked for as well. You can see it is going through content now, and in the end, it will be able to return us some great ideas. There you go. Copilot is giving hyper personalization with generative AI as a topic and what to discuss as well. Generative AI and scientific research and blah blah, all of that. Great way to come up with some very cool ideas and also ideas potentially which could go viral. And that's the beauty of this, right? So that is how you can come up with great ideas. I will let you guys explore how to do it. Now, how can you leverage AI to write content for you? Of course, you can use tools like ChatGPT, but what if you can use specialized tools which are designed to give you great content, great AI content that can go viral, right? Let's say pick one of the topic. This is the topic that I want to content on. Let's say this is the topic that I want to create content on. I go to a tool like Simplified, which is a very cool tool. It has a free version of it, but a very good version of it. But the best of it gets unlocked with the paid version of this. Let me show you. Let me show you how it works. So once you sign up into Simplified, you can do a lot of things: video, design, social media, assets, and everything. And it can also do AI writing, right? So there are a lot of tools. So if I go in and go to dashboard, let's say I will say, you can see it has a lot of tools. Search for content. Opening. Okay, there you go. I've come here. I'll go to template. There you go. I can select what I want. I will select social media, and I will say I want. Okay, let's try a YouTube short script. Okay? And the video title is, I just talk about it. I can go more options and I can say I want 3 different results of this. I want creativity level to be very creative, and I'll click on generate. And there are a lot of templates like this that you can use to come up with videos, come up with LinkedIn posts, and everything around it. Simplified is very, very powerful. And the moment I do that, it will be able to come up with a bunch of scripts. You can see this. It's giving you voiceover so that what you can read to the camera as well, what can be on the camera, where you can, and it's given me 3 very good scripts that you can start playing with. Definitely play around with tools like this because they are built on top of OpenAI, but they usually in ChatGPT, and the reason is they're specialized to do something like this. And for all people who are wondering, how do I come up with all these new ideas or new things that are happening in the world of AI and ChatGPT, here is how I do it. I use a tool called as Feedly. Okay, what Feedly does, it's an AI-powered tool. I'm going to share the link to this tool where I've said every time there's a content that is coming up on the word ChatGPT, let me know. So on the internet, every time there's a new thing that comes up, it automatically goes through it and gives me the articles right here so that I don't have to worry about it. Something that came one day back is right here. So it scrapes the internet, comes up and shows me what are the new things that are coming up in AI. And you can do the same for the keyword that you want to, let's say product, founders, let's say your industry, let's say steel and whatever in the you're in. Every time there's a new article that is coming up on that, it will scrape the internet and it'll show you here. And that way you're always on top of your game. These are great content ideas for you. In fact, I had taken this a step ahead where what I did was I created an automation. Obviously, I cannot show you how I did it because it's going to take a lot of time to do it. I created an automation and I connected it to my Slack. Okay, what told is every time there's a new article, because I don't have the time to go through all of this, every time there's a new article, if you think that article has the potential to viral, whatever I showed you manually, automating it, potential to go viral, send that message to me on Slack. And look at this. I call this idea bot. Every time there's a new article comes on Feedly, it goes to the article, gives me the top idea that I can create a piece of content on, possibility of going viral, and all summary of the article. It does all of this on the go for me, and you can see this. This was just done yesterday, and today also has done like some time back. It continues to do it at 12, like it keeps updating overall on minute-to-minute scale, and this is done all using automation, and I don't touch it. This way, every time a new piece that comes in, that comes directly into my Slack using automation. This is what I mean by you have to learn how to automate your life, right? Guys, do you want me to give you a nice little LinkedIn growth hack? Do you guys want me to give you a nice little LinkedIn growth hack? Yes? All right. Let me do that for you guys right now. Okay? You see, when you drop valuable comments on posts of people who have a lot of followers, you end up getting a lot of followers as well. For that, you have to go to the post, read the post, and after read the post, you have to give a very valuable comment. That way, when people with a lot of followers, their posts go viral, your comment stays in the top, and a lot of people start noticing you. I have gained hundreds and thousands of followers just by doing this. And I used to do it manually, and you have to do it because there are AI tools for that. And the tool is called as Engage AI. Engage AI is a Chrome extension that you can install. And once you install that, it's a free tool. When you open any of our, when you open LinkedIn, right? Let me open any of the tool, any of the post. Let's say I want to comment on Ritesh Agarwal's post. Okay, even a post here, I want to comment on this, but I don't have the time to do it. So if I install Engage AI, which I have here, you can see that little icon. It'll ask me to log in. Yes, it will. Give me a second. I'll quickly log in into this. Using the free version, I don't use the paid version of this. Give me a couple of minutes. It's loading right now, but you can quickly see what it can do. All right, I think it is logged in right now, I'm assuming. Or has it not? I'm gonna try it again. Okay, I'm assuming it is logged in. I'm gonna do a quick refresh. Okay. Let's say I want to respond to Royal Challengers Bangalore post. Click on comment. Click on this button. Okay, it has not logged in. Essentially, what happens is, guys, once it logs in, I don't know what. It automatically goes to the post and writes a comment for you back. It's very cool, and you can do that very, very easily by clicking on 5-6 times, and it'll read the post and give you a comment in the tone that you do. Very, very cool, right? Now, what if I told that you can create videos? Yes, videos just with text, and these videos can get millions of views. Would you like to know how to do that? Would you like to know how to do that? Videos just with text. Yes, of course, all of you guys want to know that. And for that, you can use a very, very cool software. It's called InVideo. It's by one of my friends. It's a very, very powerful tool. It's an Indian company which does this, and it's best in the world right now. Let me quickly show you how it works. Okay, what you have to do is InVideo basically goes through whatever you want as a topic, right? And as you the prompt in form of just text, it will be. What if all you? It will be able to view a full-fledged video. Okay, let's give it some time. Okay, so what it says write a topic and detailed instruction. Make a YouTube short on 5 ways everyone can use generative AI tools to become 100x versions of themselves. end the video by asking which is your favorite AI tool. So essentially, we're giving a very basic script. In fact, I can do something more as well. I can give some context. 5 best AI tools. I'm just Googling something random. Let's say I'm gonna open this article, go back to this. I'm gonna say 5 tools. Everyone use generative AI, and I'll say reference for this article. It will go through the article and make understand what it is. Basically, we'll analyze all of your content, and by the way, it will come up a very, very cool video which you might have seen before, which has the potential to go viral. You can see this. It is summarizing the copy and all of that. It might take a couple of minutes to do. So I'm not going to wait for this. I'm going to show you something that I've already made. So there you go. I made a similar video saying 5 steps to success, and this is what it created. Okay.
The wind of success with 5 simple steps. First, set your sights on specific and realistic goals. It's your journey, chart it well. Second, arm yourself with a detailed plan. Every great conquest begins with a map. Third, time is your most valuable asset. Manage it like gold. Technology could be your ally in quest. Fourth, remember, and march forward. Success might not be easy, but the pursuit is worth every drop of sweat. So, how soon are you starting to follow the steps to success?
You can see that it's a video which is created using AI. The script is written using AI. The voiceover is AI. Videos are pulled by AI. They're all edited together by AI in just a few clicks. If you think this is insane, drop a comment insane in the chat. Drop a comment insane in the chat. You can see our video is also getting prepared right now. If I get the time towards the end, I'll definitely show you the video. How cool is this? And yes, you can edit video as well if you want to after this, but it'll put everything together for you. And you must have seen these videos on YouTube and Instagram, right? With a voiceover and everything around it. You must have seen this before. And that's how these tools are made. I mean, a lot of people spend a lot of time. You can do this on the go. And you can make 5 videos for free using this tool. Guys, drop a boom in the chat. Come on, guys. Drop a boom in the chat. Think this was cool. What if I tell you I can speak in 30 different languages? Would you believe that? Let me show you me speaking in Spanish actually. I hope this video opens up. All the videos.
Y el trabajo al que debía unirme no existe. Hace aproximadamente un año perdí mi trabajo 2 veces. Ambas veces participé en él. Decidí descansar 2 años. Mi vida, descubrir lo que quiero hacer ahora. Así lo hice. Pero durante este tiempo, la gente perdía. Por la pandemia, los negocios...
I don't know how many of you understand Spanish. Don't understand, and I don't speak Spanish. But do you think the video is legit, looking like I'm speaking in Spanish? It speaks in my own tone. The mouth movements are completely, and all of a sudden, I'm able to speak in Spanish, which I have no idea how to speak with. Do you think this is cool? Drop a boom in the chat. Think this is cool. And how many of you want to learn how to do this? How many of you want to learn how to do this? Yes. Let me show you. It's done using a tool called as HeyGen. Again, it's a free version of it that you can play with. I'm using currently the free version only, if I'm not wrong, right? And this is the tool. We use a tool called as HeyGen. That is not correct feedback, my friend. YouTube doesn't know if it's an AI created video. It's not possible for YouTube to know. Anyways, so once you end into HeyGen, right? You go to video translate. It can do a bunch of, and basically upload the video into this, whichever video you want. Select the language that you want it to convert in. Swedish, Spanish, whatever it is, you can translate it, and it will come up with the language. I did the same video in German as well. So you can upload your own video into this. Up to 30 seconds, it is free. Longer videos will come at a cost, and you can speak
in any language. War ich, aber mein geplanter Job existiert nicht mehr. Vor einem Jahr habe ich zweimal meinen Helfer zu 100 Cent Ziel attraktives Produkt für Menschen schaffen. Monate später übernahmen mehr als 100.000 Menschen die Schule.
So guys, that's what you can do. Simply click on button, upload the video and set the language that you want. Click on translate this video and you're done. It will take 10 minutes and it will be able to give you something insanely accurate. All right. Okay. By the way, I can also help you make 100 content pieces just from one long form video. If you have a very long video like my podcast, there are tools that can do that as well. People usually charge thousands of dollars for this, that they give a long form video like a podcast and say, hey, can you chop this into smaller videos so that I can post on my social media? Today, you don't have to do it manually. There are tools like opus.clip or video.ai. Video.ai is an Indian startup, which basically, if you upload a big video like this, right, it will automatically cut them into shorter videos, check who is speaking, change the frame automatically, add subtitles, add music and everything around it on the go. And all you have to do is drop a video link here, and same is done by video.ai as well. Just upload a YouTube video or whichever you want, or your own video or talk, anything, and it will flip that to 15, 20, hundreds of viral clips that can go viral, which can go on your reels and everything around it. So I'll share all the links of this as well. Now let me show you a very cool thing for all the people, because we're talking about content creation. A lot of us don't have fancy mics. For example, the mic that I'm using is about 50,000 rupees, and I know a lot of people would not have a mic like this, right? So how can we record audio with a very cheap mic or not a very expensive mic, yet we can get really high quality audio out of it? And that's called as Adobe Podcast. Once you upload an audio file, you can upload the file, and look at this. This is a file which is not very good.
I'm in a conference room with the window open, and it's pretty echoey in here too. Not the best place to record audio, yet with enhanced speech, all of the background noise.
You just saw how there was noise, how there was a fan sound, there's everything. But click on enhanced speech and click play. Now look at this.
I'm in a conference room with the window open, and it's pretty echoey in here too. Not the best place to record audio, yet with enhanced speech.
Guys, do you notice the difference of how beautiful the audio has become all of a sudden? All the noise is gone, everything is gone. You don't need a fancy mic. I would never buy the mic anymore. I would use the cheapest mic and use Adobe Podcast for free to get it. Right? And of course, if you want to edit videos by just editing text, I'll show you a bunch of bonus tools if you do that for me, and I'm doing that just for you guys. This is a very, very cool tool. It is a free version of it. You can, once you upload a video, right, of yours or anything, it will show the whole transcript. And let's say you want to edit a section. If you just edit the text, it will edit the video. It is that cool. So make sure go and explore Decrypt. I will share links of this as well with you guys. So here's the thing. When it comes to content creation, the way you can do content creation on steroids is by merging AI with automation, and that's how you create content creation on steroids. So you can do a lot of things with automation. Content ideas to your Slack, like I showed you. Imagine you like a tweet and automatically the tweet is rewritten and posted to your profile. You like a tweet, automatically the tweet is rewritten into a LinkedIn post, expanded and posted automatically on your LinkedIn. You generate content ideas and strategic content calendar for future initiatives all automatically. You analyze LinkedIn profiles for research and insights all automatically. You auto comment on and reply on LinkedIn, Twitter and Instagram. Not by clicking buttons, you just enter these are the profiles that I want to always comment whenever they post. It automatically do that for you every time they post it. Or also for the comments that you get on your social media and you want to reply them back, you can do all of these automatically. In fact, I'll show you one thing that we already do. When you search Growth School review, right, you might have a lot of people posted it right now. When you go to these reviews, whenever someone posts a review, we respond back with a review. This is completely AI generated. We don't reply. Every time someone replies a comment, automatically reply that back with an answer. You can see this, they're all personalized comment, all done using AI, and we don't reply. I'm being very, very frank, you guys. Right? So this is how you can do automations in your life, which can just take your life levels to the next level. Coming to the most exciting and the last bit of this, I think this is going to blow out of few people's mind, is Experience AI's audio and video vendor, all video wonders. Guys, for the one last time, can I get a boom in the chat from everyone? Can I get a boom in the chat from everyone? For the one last time, this is going to be insane. You guys ready for this? Love the energy. The thing, right? Generative AI is not just about text or code. It can do a lot of things. It can do videos, it can do images, it can do audio and everything around it, right? So let's explore something absolutely insane. Let AI do magic with audio, video and everything around it. We will basically build a rap song and create a video of it, write the rap, get the audio, get the beats, and create audio of a person rapping all in 5 minutes. Are you guys excited? All in 5 minutes. Are you guys excited? Drop a hell yeah in the chat. Drop a hell yeah in the chat. All right. So first things first, okay? For you to generate images, you have to use a tool called as Midjourney. Okay, this is what Midjourney is. They're phenomenal when it comes to tools. It is sadly a paid tool, and it can create stunning images like this. Absolutely stunning images like this. And the way it works, once you sign up, you have to connect it to your Discord, which is basically like Slack, and then you can interact with Midjourney. Okay, this is how Discord looks like. We will share a video with you if you don't know how to set this up. Okay. And if you join this Midjourney here, I'll send you a video so you can do it. And the way you generate image is you have to type /imagine. Okay. And let's say I want, let's say Elon Musk wearing Indian attire, standing in front of Mumbai slums. However you want to explain, you can explain exactly what you want, and AI will do its magic to generate an image that will suit what you want. You can see waiting to start. It will start generating images for you in just some time. You can see 0% fast. It is starting to generate image. As this is happening, okay, you can see it has started to generate 15% fast. It will slowly show images for you. You can see already Elon Musk kind of popping up. It's not clear yet because AI is generating on the go. These are completely AI generated images. This don't exist anywhere. It is imagining and doing it. And guys, drop a boom if you think this is insane. Look at these images. Don't you guys think this is insane? Elon Musk never visited Bombay slum for sure. And we have a crazy looking image, right? Absolutely insane. Now that we know how to generate images, okay, let's take a step right now. And let's say I set a rap. So I want to generate a rap, okay? For that, I go to a tool called as UberDuck. Okay? What this tool does is actually very cool. You can select a beat. You can select what the rap is going to be, and it will generate everything for you on the go. Okay, so you can select whatever beat you that beat. I'm gonna select this beat, click on save and continue. Now guys, what is the rap going to be about? Write a rap like Snoop Dogg, who's a very famous rapper, talking about how education is not about getting degrees or certificates, but about actual learning. Okay, a lot of people fall into this trap of degrees and certificates. This is what I want the rap to be. I've just given a detailed description. Of course, you can upload your own rap here as well. It has been me a rap. I'm going to click save and continue. And then it's asking me, who do you want it to play?
There's no need to panic. In my pocket, studs in my ass.
Okay, these are all the
about Among Us. I'm tired of seeing.
Okay, I'm going to select this artist. We sadly don't have Snoop Dogg. It used to be there. Now it is gone. But there are a bunch of artists here. I'm going to select, let's say Big B. And click on generate rap. There you go. You can see it. Something has been created. Click on the play button. You'll be able to hear the rap. We selected the beat. We made AI to write the lyrics and also give the voice.
I'm Snoop Dogg, the king of the West, and I'm here to tell you, don't get it twisted. Education is
Guys, what do you guys think of this?
or certificates. It's about actual learning. That's the real purpose. You can't just memorize and regurgitate. That's not how you learn. It's not how you elevate. You gotta dig deep, find the knowledge within, and let it flow through your veins like a remnant. It's like a game of chess. You gotta make the right move. Think ahead, anticipate, and never lose. Education is like a muscle. You gotta.
Isn't this insane? We just generated in 5 minutes. Now the way we can take a step up is how to convert this into a video. Okay, guys, this is gonna go on for like 30 more minutes, right? How do we convert it into a video? So the tool that we use is ChatDID. It has a free version of it, which we use. I'm not going to make a video right now because it takes 10 minutes to do it. I've already created a rap with Snoop Dogg here. You upload an image basically, click on create video, upload the image that you want, any face that you want. And once you do that, you upload the audio it just generated using this and click on create video. It will generate a video for you. Let me show you a video that I generated some time back so that we save time. It was not the same rap, really different rap. Look at this. I just uploaded this image. That I created from Midjourney, by the way. Right? This is not a real image, and image has been converted into video. And check this out. Let's play this one. I like this even more. Let's give it some time. This is all generated using AI, right?
Yo, what's up? It's time to drop some knowledge about the system. They host us back in COVID.
What do you guys think of this now?
Get to set the record straight. Degrees and that everything. Let me elucidate. See, he pushes the only path saying get that degree. But tell me, don't really set your true self free. They make us bully your success is the piece of tackle. But real skills and passion, that's what don't have. Yeah, degrees are useless. Skills is what it matters.
Guys, all of these bits, from the rap to the image to the video, everything is generated using AI. That is how powerful AI has got. And you will not get links to the presentation. Like I said, no recordings, no presentation. You have to take notes, and that's what will happen. All right? Super. So I have generated a bunch of images like this. I had generated Elon Musk wearing a sari. You can do all of that, and you can get really, really crazy as well going forward. But yes, you can upload your own images, the whole advanced stuff, right? And you can use tools like Runway ML, Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, Midjourney, everything around it. You can generate and make something awesome, right? Of course, we had like 15 minutes to cover. In the intensive program we speak about, we go very, very deep into all of this to blow minds. Now, let's talk about future for a second. People will not lose jobs to AI, but people who know how to use AI. Quick thing, right? Before you join the workshop to where you are right now in just 2.5 hours, how much have you learned on the go? Do you guys, I asked you guys, I tried to make you guys 10x better. Have I made you at least 10x better in the last 2.5 hours? Drop a comment, 10x, 15x, 20x, 50x, what do you think it is? Do you think this was probably the best workshop you've ever attended? Drop a comment best in the chat if you think that is. No in the chat if you don't think that is. Right? But the thing is, sorry, I just got carried away a little. But every tool and thing that will happen tomorrow will be powered by AI. And the only way to be staying ahead of the curve is by learning consistently. Right? It's an very early phase right now. And early adopters of AI like you are going to be billionaires of tomorrow, no doubt, because it will give you a big edge over everybody else. How does a future employee look like? They do more work in less time. They need less people overall to do the same work. Today, you can do job of 5 people if you know how to use AI tools. World will be predominantly moving towards generalists. What that means is you're a marketer, you can do a product guy job, you can do some level of tech, you can do data work, everything all of a sudden right now, not just marketing. So a lot of people will be generalists. And best and the worst part about this is people who are able to leverage this will essentially make more money than people who don't know how to, because there will be very few jobs which get that, right? So this is the future of what a job looks. So here is everything that we covered today, right? Supercharge your email. How can you elevate your reading skills? no code, you can become a data scientist, transform PPT into Excel. We help you to do job hunting. We uncover advanced AI use cases, build a stunning personal brand with AI and everything around it. In fact, I promised you that I'll show you 10 AI tools. And guess what? We covered almost 20 different AI tools today. And all the links will be shared with you right now. That's what we do. We under-promise and we over-deliver. That's what we are very well for. And now I've asked you this question, do you believe you're 10x better now? A lot of you people have said yes. Now, for all the people, I have one final question for all of you people. How many of you want to become 100 better? Drop a comment, me, in the chat. Me in chat. Brilliant. Before I move on, I made a promise, okay, to all of you people, that I will share the links of everything that is covered in the workshop, list of all the tools that were demoed, and 50 plus prompt bundles. Right now, right after this slide, I'm going to talk about the Generate AI Ultimate Program, which is a very extensive, long 4-week intensive program for people who want to double up and become 100x versions of themselves. And for people who don't want it and like, oh, this is great, I'm going to drop off right now, we will share the link, all the things that have been promised right now in the chat, and you can happily drop off from the call, because right now I'm going to talk about a different program. This is the much more advanced AI program that I spoke about in the beginning. And that's what I'm going to talk about. And yes, that's going to be a paid program. You have to pay more money for that, essentially. And if you don't want it, you can drop off right now. But here is a recommendation as well. Stay back if you have 10-15 minutes more, because you'll also learn about what are the possibilities of a platform like this, right? And that will definitely help you on the. So stay back if you can. But with that being said, I would request someone from the team to share the link of the doc so that people can get access to it. Guys, don't worry. We'll share this on WhatsApp, also on email. Do I have your permission to go ahead? And my team will quickly share the link with you guys in the chat right after this. Do I have the permission? Should I talk about the Generative AI Ultimate Program with you guys? Yes. And for rest of you people, you can happily drop. I said the workshop is going to go on for 2 hours. We went on for 2 hours, 40 minutes right now. Awesome. So we have shared the link in the chat, guys. You see that that's a Notion doc. It has all the resources inside of it. You can go happily check it out. And for other people, you will also email and WhatsApp as well. So don't worry. It has everything that was covered here. What we have learned in this workshop is only the tip of the iceberg, which was the Generative AI workshop. What I'm going to talk about right now is the Generative AI Ultimate Program, and that's what I want to cover. It is introducing the Ultimate Generative AI Program, the most advanced generative AI program ever created. I've invested over $30,000 taking every freaking program out there in the world to make sure that the program that we built is the best, and we've got the best of the people who have joined us to building this program. What are the top highlights of this program? You learn how to master generative AI to your advantage. You learn how to put AI to work to free up your time. You learn what is specific to your domain, marketing, product, design, founders, tech, everything. You're specific. Everything is community-driven approach, and you learn from some of the best people, not just me, because I'm not the best at everything, right? So who is this program for? Basically, this program is for everyone who is still in the workshop. Founders, marketers, product managers, engineers, developers, anyone who thinks and believes, finance guys, anyone who thinks and believes that this workshop helped, this intensive program is going to help you 100x more. Practically anyone who doesn't want to left behind and want to stay ahead of the curve in generative AI, right? And this is not just another online course here, right? You learn practical AI skills that you can actually put in practice right away. It's very, very actionable. In this workshop, we could not do a lot of it because it was just 2.5 hours or 3 hours, right? But here we can do a lot more of that, and you will be learning from the best of the people, and you learn exactly how to implement it as well. And that's exactly how we have built our program. Here is how our program looks like. It has first a bunch of on-demand videos that unlocks every week, which you can go through all of them and consume that at your own pace, because we know it's very hard for you guys to take 4 hours, 5 hours every week to consume content. So we will give you content on the go. It will be recorded and be shared with you people. You'll get a bunch of pre-reads, information banks, tool banks, and everything around it to make your life simple. We also give you project tracks and sprints so that everything you're learning, you're able to put that to action right away in the same week. And of course, every week there'll be live sessions with me and other mentors in the program to clear all your doubts and become truly the top 1% generative AI powered professional. Right? So this is how it's all work: on-demand tracks, pre-reads, project tracks, and live Q&A every week. here's the thing, right? We spend all day experimenting with AI so that you don't have to, because we know that as a professional, there's so many things happening. You guys don't have the time. So we are trying to bridge that gap for you by making life easy, right? Most people don't have the time to stay on the top of all the advancements, figuring out how AI works, what are the new tools while doing their job or running their business. We are here to help. Me, my team, and the rock star mentors that we have assembled are giving you the best of the content on the go. Let's see what we have built for you. Now look at the course content. So the way the program has been structured is in 3 elements: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Now the moment you are beginner, you're like, Vaibhav, I am already a beginner person. I know everything about it. Our beginner skill doesn't mean we'll teach you how to use ChatGPT, because if you attend to the workshop, you already know how it is working. But to actually teach you how things work in the background, and that is what is a fundamental skill. So it is beginner module part 1 is for you to get an idea on how to understand things that work end to end on what NLPs are, what large language models are, and how actually tools like ChatGPT work in the background. How do these tools like Bard help you to get the full power of this? We want you to know how it works so that you can leverage it better for you. So here we'll teach you how LLMs work, how does ChatGPT, what does GPT actually mean, what are tokens, how to measure them, what is probability distribution, and everything around it. You don't have to be a techie to understand this. It's explained in a very simple language, but this is very important for you to be future-proof, to know how things work. Part 2 is where we go and play with the back end of OpenAI, which is called as Playground. This will help you to get 100x better results than ChatGPT. In the beginner module, we are not even going to ChatGPT, if you realize, because that is too beginner for everyone. We come and get into Playground, where we teach you things like OpenAI Playground Deep Down, Assistant AI Deep Down, playing with parameters like temperature, maxent, p-value, frequency, presence penalty, and so on. We also teach you how to get different types of outputs of OpenAI, exploring API keys and everything around it. Again, you don't need coding skills. You don't need to be a technical person. I don't read code for shit, but it works brilliantly well for me. This is what will help you to get the best of the results. This is how Playground looks like. I'm sure most of you people have never seen this, but it's insanely powerful. I'm going to teach you there. And finally, in module 3 is where we deep down into platforms, where we do a ChatGPT deep down, custom instructions, Google Bard deep down and its extensions, which is incredibly powerful, Copilot deep down, a lot of things I wanted to cover, which I could not cover today, and AI and future of AI for everyday life. This is just the beginner module. Next, obviously, before we jump into intermediate, we have some fun. What is that? I give you a bunch of bonuses. I teach you how to write a full book in 30 minutes using AI, how to make AI exactly right like you, how to build AI-powered bots for your own website. Yes, you can host them on your website, not like what I've shown you today with custom GPTs, and also how to write content for SEO and all, which is plagiarism-free, which will rank for on your search. Then we come to the intermediate section of this, where the part of us is first job of us is to be a rockstar prompt engineer. We only learned something called as mastering of the magic prompt formula. But for you to become a top 1% prompt engineer, everybody in the future needs to know how to write prompting. This is what we'll teach you in module 1. Bunch of prompting techniques with examples, how it works, why it is important, where you could use it. This essentially what I feel is one of the most powerful aspects of this program. This is what will make you a top 1% prompt engineer right away. And a lot of jobs also opening up as a prompt engineer, and I'll teach you everything around it. In part 2, we jump into advanced use cases, such as like features of large language models that can truly make you a generalist and give you a power of 10 people in one. What do? We do a ChatGPT vision deep down. We deep down into custom GPTs. Like I showed you, we have built very, very extensive bots on ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you everything step by step on how to do it. We are going to do a data analyst deep down. We're going to do something called as plugins. We're going to do a very big deep down where we can connect hundreds of tools together and get AI to do the work for us, right? We don't just stop with text. In the intermediate, we jump into image, audio, video as well, where we'll explore some advanced tools like Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, how to make even more personalized video with AI, Runway ML, where you can generate a whole freaking movie, AI for 3D videos, and so on. We'll create a lot of tools. This in itself is taught by Sachin, who's a phenomenal guy, and you'll learn a ton of things about creative as well right inside of this. And finally, we have a bunch of bonuses as well. I'll teach you how to create stunning logos using AI. We'll teach you how to create mind-blowing website designs using AI, how to build fully functional websites, just words, and take them live. Not like the ChatGPT one, but actually, websites like Growth School website to be built fully functional. It'll take 40 minutes to do it, but it can be built all using AI without writing a single line of code. I'll make an Excel expert without writing formulas. I'll help you teach how to build custom bots, Slack bots, WhatsApp bots, Telegram bots, all of that without spending $1. Write stunning and high performing creatives for your ads. And I'll also help you how to create thousands of videos in just a few hours for Reels and get millions of views, all using AI. These are all the bonuses that will be covered in intermediate, and now we finally come to advanced. This is what sets you aside. What I mean by advanced is I want everyone to learn how to automate your life with AI, because it can literally save 60 to 70% of your time if you're able to do that, right? And everybody's use cases are different, and the idea of this section is for us to teach you exactly how to do that. So we build bots for everything that we do, and I teach you step by step. This is the old way of ChatGPT, right? You ask ChatGPT to create an output, ChatGPT gives you an output, and you manually upload things or write stuff and everything. What if you can automate all of this? What if you can do this is the outdated way, the new way? You build bots, bots will do the work for you. They automate by connecting with apps and do everything for you. They auto-complete tasks for you. Your time and energy is saved so that you can focus on the right things in your life. It works in the day, it works in the night, it runs in the background when you're sleeping, when you're vacationing, and everything around it, so that you have a peace of mind. This is the cutting edge stuff, right? What I teach you here is how to build these automation bots, where you can get data from different files, send it to ChatGPT, and send data back to different places as well. Incredibly powerful stuff. By the way, again, I'm reiterating, the moment I say bots, a lot of people will be like, Vaibhav, bots, I don't know how to write code. Don't worry, you don't need to know how to write code, because if you know how to use Gmail, if you know how to use Instagram, if you know how to use Netflix, you can build these bots for yourself. No problem, right? So in advanced module part 1, we'll learn the fundamentals of tooling on how to create automation your life using AI. We'll deep down on Make and Zapier, deep down on interfaces, playing with OpenAI and Claude APIs. In part 2, we'll build level 1 automation, that is basic automations, which will get you used to how to build this. Right? Here's some things that you learn. You'll learn a bot to comment on behalf of your social media, all automated. You'll publish AI-generated art pieces automatically. We'll teach you how to craft and schedule LinkedIn posts on selected topics that you want, all automated. Replying to emails automatically. Capturing book pages of AI summary generation. Here's the thing. Here you're not sharing links of one post after another. Automatically it is going through your social media posts, checking what is working, creating content, scheduling for you, and you're not even looking at it. That's the power of automation. And finally, in the part 3, we go to level 2 automations, which connects multiple apps together. Like I said, sending personalized emails, which I told you, right? Someone fills a form, and once they fill the form based on the details that I've sent, AI will summarize all of the email and send a personalized email to their Gmail, all automated. Every time they fill the form, they get a personalized email, all automated. I'm going to teach you automating email workflows, cover letters and resumes, applying for jobs at scale, creating content at scale, and everything around it. Advanced automations are all part of this. See, here's the idea of this advanced module, right? It's impossible to cover every use case because everybody's use case is different. But what I want to do here is to teach you with 15 different examples on how to build automations like this step by step. It's very, very simple, very, very easy. It's all logic driven, and I'm going to teach you step by step so that you can automate almost anything you want based on your use case. That's the idea. And not just that, I'm gonna also, superchat GPTs with Zapier Actions, which are all the 13 bonuses that you guys get access to. All of this information is packed into a 4-week program. Now, why is a 4-week program? This could have easily become a 12-week program. But the reason why we packed everything into a 4-week program is because we want you to learn very fast and do things. Right? And nobody has the time to do it. And we're making some massive upgrades to this content. Right now, it's in the version 5.0 right now. Right? All of this is updated. You will learn a lot of things, and we wanted to pack it as much as we can. The next cohort will be starting in next 3-4 weeks. So make sure you don't miss out on. And this program is not a new program. It's taken by people over 30 plus countries. 5,000 more plus people have taken the program. It's been rated 4.7 out of 5. Now, with all that being said, I'm sure you want to know how much it costs. Right? It's fair. So let me jump into it. This program will sell internationally at a discounted price of $895 or $2,829 internationally, right? And for Indian customers, we have sold multiple of these seats for 50,000 rupees, but we have something exclusive offer for you because obviously, right, you're part of this new workshop. You're all part of it. So we want to do something really special, and you guys will all be part of the early bird right here, right? Let me reveal something before I reveal the actual price for you guys, right? I showed you Simplified, which is this crazy tool which can create content and everything for you. We created some content ideas as well. The pricing of the AI writer of this tool is about $12 a month. And sorry, $18 a month, which is about $300 a year. You guys get 1 year access to this tool for free. Yes, $300 worth of tool for free for 1 year. Sorry, $500. I'm missing my math. Next, I'll give you 3,000 plus advanced prompts which you can copy paste to leverage the power of generative AI. And also, you guys all will get 1 year access to an AI bot which will be on your WhatsApp. So you can drop a voice note to get an answer. You can ask questions to your WhatsApp bot. It will be on your phone, on your WhatsApp, and it is powered by ChatGPT. So it can give you answers just like ChatGPT, but directly on your WhatsApp. We sell this for about $500. You get this for free for 1 year once you join the program, right? With that being said, you get a bunch of masterclasses worth $1,500. There's George, who's the CBO of Booking.com. There's Reed, who is the lead product manager of Zapier. David, who is the senior PM at Microsoft doing a masterclass. Riz, who is the director of PM at Yellow.ai, will be teaching you as well. Charu, who is the lead vertical AI design of Microsoft, teaching you here as well. And also, we have Shamal, who works at OpenAI, who has done a masterclass for us, for all our audience. Things like this don't exist, and of course you get access to this brilliant community of 2,000 plus folks once you join the program. Right now it's about 5,000 actually. You can get access to all of this today with the program, and the value of this whole program, everything bundled together, is about 2 lakh rupees, but we sell it about 50,000 rupees right now, and we don't even give these bonuses to everyone. The exclusive workshop for price for people who are just in this session today is, there are 2 plans. One is the starter plan. The starter plan is just 10,000 rupees plus GST or $199. What you get is, you get 4 weeks of content. You get access to this content just for 4 weeks. You get live Q&A for 4 weeks, and you get guest master classes best for over 4 weeks. So you get everything, but you have access only for 4 weeks, and that's it. But if you take the premium plan, which 90% of the people take, which is 14,999 plus GST, it includes everything in starter, of course, but you get updates for 1 year, and you will have access to the content for 1 full year, and I commit you 2 revisions of content any which way. So you always get updated content, and you don't have to pay for it. You get 1 year access to everything, videos, recording, masterclass, and everything. And the community, which you don't get in starter, you get lifetime access to the community as well of generative AI, right? The price will be valid for the next 20 minutes only. So grab it if you want to, right? And you will see the payment links right below. But there is more. I know there are people who want to go deeper and want to learn more about things. So for them, we have a module, different add-on called as AI for modules, which are 4 different modules, which talks every problem solving that founders can do. It is mentored by Ani. We have AI for creative professionals, for people who want to go even deeper with creative. 4 different modules, about 10-15 hours of content, everything about creative to AI, video, images, text, every manipulation possible. We have AI for marketers by Bill, by Nikhil Kant, and also Sumit from Meta and Uber. Here we go deep dive as an add-on for marketers, for social media, performance marketing, digital marketing, everything around it on how you can use AI for marketers. For product managers also, we have an add-on which is by Arnab and from Olvi and Riz from Adobe. Again, everything that a PM can do with AI will be covered here. AI for data folks. Again, we have folks working in Fortune 500 companies teaching, if you're a data professional working in a data job, how can you level up AI? 4 different modules, very interesting and cutting edge stuff, which is much more advanced than what we cover. And same for UX designers, which is literally taught by the lead generative AI designer of Microsoft to you. All these add-ons are separately sold for $1,500. You could have seen ads for this already, but if you're taking this with the program, you can get any of this add-on for 10,000 rupees each, and you can take as many add-ons as you want. All of these programs are completely on demand. There will be no live sessions for this, but you guys will get access to this once the 4 weeks of program is over, right? And no, you cannot just buy an add-on. If you want to only buy an add-on, you can pay around 40,000 rupees to get access to the add-on, and you can, but if you take it with the premium or the starter plan, you just get it for 10,000 rupees per add-on. So you can choose any of the add-on or all of them. Each will cost you 10,000 bucks more. So this is the summary, guys. 15,000 rupees plus GST for premium plan. You get 1 year access to all the content and also all the updates without paying anything. You get access to community, and also you get tools like Simplified, WhatsApp bot, and also the 3,000 prompt kit, all with the premium plan. With starter, you just get the content, none of these tools, and you get access to 4 weeks only. Once the program is over, your access will be revoked. All right. And also you can take any of the add-on that you want for just 10,000 rupees. The bunch of stories that I don't want to go deep into, right? The bunch of stories, but let me just open a quick timer of 20 minutes. And as the timer clocks to 0, we'll stop taking more payments at this price. Of course, later on you can join in as well. You can scan the code to get make the payments as well. Right? Awesome. I said 15 minutes. I basically took 20 minutes. So sorry about that. But you know what? Before I start taking questions, because I do want to take questions, I know people have questions. So I do want to take questions. I wanted to show you something. Okay. This is recently a testimonial from one of the persons of the cohort.
Professor of 16 years. I also
Jen Gracia.
with you all. I am an English professor of 16 years. I also am a founder and CEO of a nonprofit in California called Employ California. And I am simultaneously taking an MIT course called AI and its implications in business strategy. And this course is better than that course. This course has been better than the MIT course. That MIT course has really old information. A number of the videos are from 2017, 2018, and they're not updated. It doesn't have a community like we have here. There's a number of issues that I found with that one. And I was thinking, I wish growth school was like, I wish MIT was like growth school, you know? So keep up the good work. You guys are doing an amazing job. I'm excited to talk more to you.
So these are, there are hundreds of stories like this, quite frankly. And these guys have paid thousands of dollars to get access to the same program that you guys will be getting at fraction of a price. For India, we have made it absolutely no-brainer so that we just recover our costs and we, in a way, make profits from the international, selling it to the international audiences. Like I said, the program has participants from 30 plus countries already. We have 5,000 plus people who have joined the cohort in just last 6 months. And the next cohort will be starting in the next few weeks. We'll update you about the starting dates very, very soon. But join in if you guys want to. I will give you guys I think skipped it here. I'm going to just push it because I think we're done with around 10 minutes. So there you go. I have a 13-minute timer right now based on the timing that I'm seeing, right? So once this is done, we will stop. But I know you guys have questions. So what we will do is I'll give you like a 2-minute timer because I need like a breather, right? Once the 2-minute timer is over, I will start taking your questions, right? So make sure you submit your questions in the link that has been shared with you people. The chat, I will try to answer as many questions as possible, right? Okay, first question, do we need ChatGPT 4 access to all of this? For a lot of things, you will need ChatGPT 4. For a few things, you might not. For all the automations that we talk about, we need OpenAI access. It's going to cost you like $2-3 a month, like 100-200 rupees per month for you to do all of that. And that's pretty much it. You might not need ChatGPT at all for doing all those automations. There are folks asking for payment links. Can you, team, can you share the payment links again in the chat, please? Or just reply them to the people. Okay. Can we get ChatGPT 4 for free? I can't. We can't do that. You have to pay for it. Can we pay using credit card? Yes, you can pay using credit card using the same payment gateway. Try it out. If it doesn't work, just reply. Just drop us an email or drop us an email at hi. We'll try to look into it. I want to know I can take an add-on later. Oh, the question is, can we take the add-on later? No, you cannot take the add-on later. You can take the add-on later, of course, but you'll not get at the price that you're getting right now, which is essentially like, like 10,000 bucks, right? What is the cost of GPT-4? I think it's about $20 a month, about 1,500 rupees per month. And it's totally worth the money, guys. But I showed you a bunch of free tools with which, and in fact, most of the generative ultimate program is created without GPT-4. Right, so we have tried to show 3.5 as the free version as much as I can. Will it be useful for cybersecurity professionals? Absolutely, no two ways around it. In 4-week program, how much time should I devote every day? Subir, essentially, if you're taking out 7 to 8 hours a week, right? 7 to 10 hours, I would say, a week. 6 to 7 will be the minimum, 10 will be a very good average. If you're able to take that per week, it should be good. I see a lot of people who are saying, Vishal, Sachin, Justin, a bunch of people have commented, Rekha, a bunch of people have commented saying I've taken the program. Congrats guys, welcome. You should get details about you should get an email from the payment gateway saying the payment has been received, and you'll also get a confirmation email tomorrow from Growth School, so don't worry. Okay, will we go deeper into Excel and PowerPoint and all of those things? Yes, we will be. Somebody is asking, my role is not fitting into any of the add-on. The thing is, add-ons are designed for a few people. We are creating more and more add-ons. But let's say you have a role that is not fitting in, let's say cyber security. You can probably explore the data or the tech one, but if you need something specifically for cyber security, we might not have. So you can skip the add-ons for now. Will there be live sessions? How many weeks? Yes, there will be live sessions. There will be live sessions over at least 1 to 2 sessions every week to clear all your doubts and questions and everything around it. They'll usually be planned on the weekdays post 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Because what we've realized is our mentors are also very busy on the weekends. So we do live sessions post 7 p.m., 8 p.m. And if just in case you miss out on any of the sessions, you will get a recording of that. We also sometimes do something called as watch parties, which is essentially the whole community coming together and learning together. And we do breakout rooms and all of that. So that's a lot of fun as well, but that's not mandatory. How do AI work in health sector? Varsha, I don't specifically know what is the problem statement that you're trying to solve here, but my answer to your question would be, based on everything that you've learned, are you seeing things that will help? Are you seeing things that will help? Then, and I know AI is helping health sector for sure. That's how you have to go about it. All the content of today's session will be shared by email. All the prompts, all the links are already shared with you people. And also we will share all of them on email and the WhatsApp group as well. All right, looks like seats are flying off the shelf, and that's what I imagined it to be. Team, how many seats are left right now? Because we capped it at 25 seats at this price point. Can you just come on and say something on how many seats are left? You can unmute and say if you can. But anyways, as long as the payment link is working, it's fine. Okay. Someone is saying we paid for the... Sorry?
There are 6 more seats remaining, Vada.
Wow. So there are 6 more seats remaining, folks. Join in. Please share. Guys, I'll be sharing every information. Presentations cannot be shared. I'm really sorry. Does it help in stock market? I'm not going to deep dive into stock market. Like I said, I don't teach you specific things. I really don't teach you specific things. The idea of this for you is, I'll teach you the fundamentals. You should be able to apply that in your industry. When is the program going to start? It's going to start in 3 to 4 weeks from now. That's when it's going to start. And in case if you're not able to join in, you can join in this cohort and you can get the special prize and maybe move to the next cohort as well. We allow one-time movement, but you probably will not get this prize again. Payment link for outside India is not working. There is a Stripe link that is shared with you guys. Please try to check that. If it's still not working, write to hi@growthschool.io. Can you apply as a prompt engineer job after you finish the program? Well, I think you will need to learn way more, but yes, you will know more than most of the people, so you should be able to, if it's a beginner roles. What if everyone uses AI and get the same answer? Because we will start the same prompts. No, Rishabh, the way the model works actually is that even if you ask the same question 10 times, you get 10 different answers. And that's exactly why in the fundamentals I teach you how this AI actually works. And every word that you change, right, changes the output completely. So every answer is actually unique. Someone is saying someone wants to take a company approval. Yes, for sure you can take it, but I'm really, really sorry. We probably won't be able to give you this prize after the 6 seats are over, right? Okay. Hey, what about Midjourney? How does that cost? We are covering all of that for in part of the main program. But if you want an extension of Creative, that is when you have to take the add-on AI for Creative. But Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, all those tools are already covered on a fundamental level. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of people saying I've paid. We know, don't worry, you will get the confirmations very, very soon. Yes, you should be able to use company laptops for this. There is nothing wrong with it. I wanted the finance and marketing, and one more. You can take how many other add-ons you want. We don't have an add-on for finance today, but we have for marketing. Go for it, my friend, go for it. Can we get today's recordings by paying for it? Prachi, if you have not paid for it yet, no. Guys, like somebody is saying, like, is there, when does the program start? Because there are a few holidays coming up, we are planning to start that in the next 3 to 4 weeks. So we will tell you the exact date very soon, and we are also updating a lot of content, right? So we want to give you the best stuff. Can we pay tomorrow and get the course? No, you can't. You will be able to pay tomorrow, but you will not get the same price for sure, because once this is over, it's done. Okay. My role is, I think I just answered that. Guys, there's so many questions coming up. Do you think SEO executives? Yes, no matter which digital marketing field you are in, it will definitely help you. So don't worry. How do I take the add-on for the marketing course specifically along with the main program? So guys, let me quickly show you if you guys are confused about how the payment kind of works. Let me quickly show you the links. Where are the payment links? Even I can't find it right now. There you go, I found it. So this is for the international. Let's say you have clicked on the premium link. Team, please share the payment links again. So let's say the main amount is 14,999 plus GST. You can get GST invoice if you have a company. And then any add-on that you want, right? You have to keep checking those boxes. If you check those boxes, obviously the price will keep going up. Let's say you want marketers. You can just select marketers and make the payment, right? But if you are international user, you have to buy it twice. What do I mean by that is,